Good evening. Happy Thursday Night Rock Show. Hello, Darth Sean. Hello, chat. What is happening? How are you? Coffee cheers. Oh.
Goeienaand.
Goeienaand, mensen. Hoe gaan dit met jullie? Hoe gaan dit met u? Lovely stuff. Who do we have here this fine young evening? We've got the crew in the house. Gavin Kuma, Shantalu, Ghost Stompers in the house. Please go follow Ghost Stomp if you're not following Ghost Stomp already. Food coma loading, entire pizza and pre-snacks taking effect. Bro, that's a Friday night. That's a Friday night feast right there, if I'm not mistaken, Sean.
Pizza. No, I mean, I go
balls to the wall. Yeah, you live.
Yeah.
You really need to get that clip, right?
It's science.
Awesome. CR, how you darling? Then we've got, like I said, Gavin Kumo. George, how's it? Good evening. Hi, everyone. I'm on time. So are we. Matthew, I'm only here for the memes. Of course you are. And what else? Wonder 44 is in the house. Sandy, how's it, Sandy? And what else? Anything? Any other people I've missed? Craig, hello. Pink hand waving. Hello, Craig. Yeah, guys, I'm Melissa. How's it, Melissa Hartland? Heartland. Beautiful name. Beautiful, stunning name. What? The intro reminds me of reading off the radio and trying to stop the tape before the voiceover. Andreas, how are you? I'm tired, boss. Oh, that's one of the saddest scenes in all of movie cinema history, right? That scene. I'm tired, boss. Still got marking to do. Feeling sick and still need to get exams next week and mark the. Oh my god, bro, that is a bit rough. And we've got the ghost of Jan van Riebeek in the house. Rib van Janbrek. Good evening, sir. It's been an age. How are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, right. Rip van Janbrek keeping the leftist communists on their toes, just feeding them facts. Yeah, that's how you do it on the X. If you don't, please go follow Rib. Absolute phenomenal person to follow. Just spitting truth bombs. Drop it like it's hot. Major Tom, ground control. How are you, sir? Yeah, guys, what a fucking legend. What a nice evening. That was a great start to an evening. Actually, cool timing. We do the intro. We can play the music and say hello to everybody. And then when it's done, we're done. And if we missed you, we missed you.
You can do that.
Always have you afterwards. Yeah. Awesome. Let's put the other tune on. Anything fun happen on your side the week, Darth Sean? Where the fuck is this now? Hold on.
Not that can I recall. Like, as in just more like amusing shit happening.
What was amusing? That was Kef that happened. Got it. Sweet. Ready? It can't be that amusing.
Nah.
Did you see like a somebody that's got like Downsy's fall or something like that?
Unfortunately not. No, nothing like funny. Just I would say annoying. More, yeah, just dealing with annoying people and.
Bro, I had my fair share of annoyances.
Just it's life. It's just
Tuesday
and Wednesday is 2 days, so.
You must actually go check out your TikTok feed. I've been sending you. There's this chick. I don't know. Maybe you guys have seen it. There's this chick on TikTok that's been going into the whole property vibe. And I've been wanting to do a thing about it. Like, I wanted to do a story, but it would actually be good to get Darth from. But it's difficult because it's like, I wish they could make one long ass video about the entire thing, but she's making these fucking TikTok shorts. I'm just not Gen, whatever. What is it? Gen X, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever. I'm just not that kind of.
Is she South African?
No, I think she sounds like she's foreign. She sounds like she's maybe American and stuff, but she's making these videos about so remember years ago you were telling me about the whole concept of, in order for you as a somebody that rents property, you have to, apart from you doing it alone, if you're anybody else other than the owner renting property, you need to be part of the FFC or something like that. Some weird.
As an estate agent. If I'm, the owner doesn't have to, but me as a trader, I have to be part of the FFC. Yeah, it's not the
it's the FFC. I got
they've changed the name now
some acronym
TNRS or something like that.
But technically, that you have to be part of this sort of thing, and the reason for this is so that you sort of adhere to the tribunal, the housing tribunal, rules, laws, etc. So what this chick is, what she's done is she's, again, I'm gonna completely butcher the story. So I just wanted to tell you guys, I think we want to do it. Maybe let's maybe have a chat about this on Monday night. I think it'll be a kind of cool topic because it's up your alley, and it's like, I'll send you the clips, and then we can I'll kind of put them in order so we can just kind of, because it's weird. I need like give me 5 hours of a thing, and I'll watch from beginning to end. But when it's like this, and then I don't know if this is the first video, last video, gets recommended, fuck my knife, but it's like all these short things. But just to quickly relay the premise, all it is basically she's saying that in her sort of, her argument is that Property 24 and as well as I think it's Airbnb, they are not part of this acronym thing, right?
Is that? Well, I mean, they don't necessarily have to be.
She's making the argument that technically they do. They have to be part of this because they are taking. You can't advert. So her argument, again, I'm probably going to butcher it, but I'm going to try my best right here from watching a couple of random 30-second, 15-second videos over the last 3 weeks, where she makes the argument that if you are renting it, you're taking money for advertising these things. There's an entire vibe where you actually have to be part of this thing, so that you again, I'm kind of butchering. That's why go check out the videos I sent you with her in,
right, cool.
and then I think it would be a nice topic to bring up sometime. I just wanted to some late stragglers. Nicola, how are you? Good, madam. Renee, how are you? Good to see y'all. Streamlabs is also in the house. How's Streamlabs?
Nicola gets a green walk.
Why? What did she say?
Oh, Kevin's she always comes in and she takes time to write me a personal message, and I just want to give a shout.
Look at this cock. Just look at this cock. Kevin just woke up looking for violence today. Just looking for violence.
I don't think he's wrong though.
I mean, I could, because something else could come up, and you go like, "Oh, maybe that's interesting." But sort of the problem is, I've put this on you now, Daltron.
So I have to remind you of it.
No. See, the whole thing is, this is your expertise field.
No, I'll do it, but I just want to make this very clear, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and remember. No, fuck it. I'm gonna
be highly pissed off if I do all this research and we don't cover it.
Nicola has become a member.
Nicola, thank you very much for becoming a member of the Mork Rock Show. Much appreciated. Mork, read that right at least. Yeah, I almost didn't read yours right at least. Fuck my life. Anyway, here we are. Thank you, Nicola. Much appreciated. Nicola's become a member. Awesome source. Thank you, Nicola. Right, listen, I want to get to this thing because I've been researching it, like going through it quite a bit. So I thought, like, let's get this one covered, and then we can have fun with some random other shit. So the main story I kind of want to talk about tonight is this whole what's her name? Reddy Tubby. Reddy Tubby wrote obviously she's a leftist journalist. I mean, from this things that she's espousing, she's a flaming hot leftist, like flaming hot. She's currently living in the US, and she's been very critical of Elon, of Trump. I mean, she fucking hates Trump, obviously. What leftist doesn't? But she hates it. It's a passion. It's basically like, a lot of people take up knitting. Some guys do boxing. We started like, listen, let's start like a little streaming thing. Her whole vibe is just, her hobby is hating, conservatives and the right. That's her thing. That's what she's passionate about, and each to its own. I still think maybe yuckling is better than that, but that's her vibe, right? So, love you guys, especially.
That deserves another one.
Just Darth Sean is like a kitten, just food, water, and compliments.
And then, George, see, this is my concern. I just want to bring it up now because we might forget later on. Also, just to let the chat know, I've got Discord open as well, so I will make sure Mark sees the clips, but I don't want to distract him. He needs to get the article out. All right,
I'm going to try to, but then we'll focus on Discord. I promise. Wherever you guys post, if it's here at Discord, we will see it. That's how we roll here. We try to do good things. Doing all the prep work Monday nights could last 5 minutes. No, it's not. It's actually, it can't last 5 minutes. It's quite a difficult topic to get over. So, I mean, I think I sent you there's 4 videos of her. So all you have to do is watch like probably no longer than 2-3 minutes, and then just all we can do is we can get on you and go like, what exactly she's talking about, and you can kind of explain.
I'll do some research on my side in as well. Find out.
Yeah, obviously first watch the vibe, and then get what her vibe is. But apparently, it's fucking interesting, dude. It's a really interesting topic. She also already also talked shit about Charlie Kirk. Yeah, she did. She was one of the first people to come out going how he's not a fucking good person. I mean, honestly, and this is not her as a person, from what she's uttered, I think she's a fucking horrible person. I don't like her. Maybe she's a nice person deep down inside. But what she puts out there is just sort of, it's typical leftist fucking bullshit. It's the leftist narrative she goes on. But what she's done is she's written an entire article about fucking how Elon is a threat to democracy.
Of course. Why wouldn't
she? Of course you would. But why, Doctor? Why would you think he's a threat to democracy?
Because he's rich? And not because he owns Twitter? Like what?
Because he owns Twitter.
Is it X? Is it because of X?
Technically, she doesn't come as far out to say that, but that's kind of what she means.
Okay, all right.
But also, like her entire, we're gonna read through an article, then I'm gonna make 2 cents on it. So let's just quickly say. So basically, she wrote this, I think, May 26th. It's a Substack called Starlink, a national security threat. Oh, fuck.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my God, it's like this entire thing has just got logical fallacies from beginning to end. Everything. The top 10, the top 5 logical fallacies you get: ad hominem attacks, conflation, straw man arguments, slippery slope, false equivalence, all of it. It's just, and obviously an appeal to emotion. That's one of the first. It's like the appeal to emotion. Anyway, so let's go through it and let's have a look. So I'm going to try and read this. I purposely thought I'm going to read this because I need to get better at reading and stuff, and maybe just practicing on here. So if you guys break any of your own equipment, it's not my fault. Well, it kind of is, but you guys deserve it. Wrong, not because Elon is rich, because he is white. That's also true. Yes, yet she has X on her phone, and she literally subscribes. She's a paid-for X subscriber. The irony, right? Don't hand South Africa's democracy to Elon Musk for 30 pieces of silver. Again.
I'm already annoyed.
No, it's It's again one of those. It's what was this again? I wrote it down. Yeah, it's appeal to emotion. 30 pieces of silver. You're hearkening back to what Judas did to Jesus. I mean, like, bro, like, are you fucking on crack? Reese, hello, Reese. Good evening, gorgeous Reese. How are you? Good to see you, madam. Also, big up to Reese. Thank you, Reese. She's become a part-time. Well, she's helping. She's a. I'm going to call her our content producer. She's been very helpful.
Yeah, it's only because she's seen Mork. That's why.
Well, I mean, that's how she rolls. She's fucking awesome. She knows what's up. Okay, right. So let me just get. All right, so let's quickly go through this. South Africa must never become so dazzled by wealth and celebrity that it forgets its duty to protect our democracy from those who believe themselves too powerful to be held accountable. Fuck me, you like. I mean, I'm not even one paragraph in, and it feels like it's a strain on my like entire life to fucking read this crap. Anyway, here we go. There's a deliberate attempt underway to reduce South Africa's Starlink debate to a simple question of technology. No, it's not. It's fucking. It's not. Anyway, we are told this is about rural children accessing the internet, about innovation, about economic growth, about the future. Yeah, kind of. That's what it is. But let us lament further on how this is a threat to democracy.
I just want to take a wild shot quickly. I want to throw this out there.
Go for it.
I haven't read this. I have no idea what this is about. This is the first I've heard of it. I just have a feeling.
Just for the chat. We do this on purpose. We do this entire thing on purpose where I don't tell Sean the stuff so that I can get a honest and real reaction from Darth Sean. That's why I like for him to not know, and then I want a real reaction, like first time he's hearing it, because it's more authentic and real. So go for it, Darth Sean.
I feel like we're gonna go down a race route here. I feel like it's gonna play into the BEE thing, and I haven't read it. This is the first I've heard of this shit.
Yep.
I'm making that prediction now.
You're right.
And I'd love to be proven wrong. Honestly, I would really like to be proven wrong here. So let's go for it.
Oh, Whistler. Thank you, Whistler. How are you, good sir? The They Them Mork Rock show. Geo is also here. Good evening, Geo. How are you? You can be they. I'll be them. Crap article filled with total bullshit. 100%, dude. 100%. But let's go through it. But so she goes here. But the real question confronting South Africa is far more serious. Should a constitutional democracy hand a critical layer of its communications infrastructure to a billionaire who has repeatedly demonstrated contempt for democratic regulation, institutional accountability, and sovereign right of state to govern themselves? Right there. Here we go. Should a constitutional democracy hand a critical layer of its communication infrastructure to a billionaire? What are you on? Like, do you know it's like almost she doesn't understand what Starlink is. I mean, it's from this article, you can surmise that she thinks that somehow if we bring Starlink into South Africa, all internet is now using Starlink? Is she retarded? No, look, I'm honestly asking it. It's like, what critical layer? There's fucking ISPs, oh my fuck, how do you back in the day we used to get spell check, right? You now have AI where you could fact check, you could logic check your argument. You could logically check to make sure you're not a fucking idiot. Like that's how easy it is these days. You can just copy it, paste it into, you don't even have to use Grok. You can use ChatGPT, you can use Claude, you can use Google Gemini. What part of your critical infrastructure handing it? Oh my God. Anyway, that's where we are. Short answer, yes, she's retarded. I completely agree with you. It literally hurts me to read this. I swear to God, my IQ points are dropping. Starlink is a division of SpaceX. What? Okay, so she obviously didn't even use spell check. Oh my fuck. Anyway, good Lord, okay. Starlink is a division of SpaceX. Fuck me. Whose chairman and CEO, Elon Musk, is not merely a businessman selling internet services. He's a political actor who increasingly behaves like he believes himself answerable to no one. Wait, hold on. You're talking about the guy that owns X, that adheres to the laws of each land. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know what, based on what? He's a political actor who increasingly behaves like he believes himself. Okay, so he might believe that, but is that true? No, he's answerable to everything. Laws apply to him as it applies to everyone fucking else. I don't know. Okay, it's my feels. It's just all it is feels. It feels like he does that. I don't have anything to base on. This is how I feel because he says things. He says mean things to people online. That's probably where it's going to go. Around the world, democratic governments are discovering this the hard way. In Brazil, Musk openly defied court orders linked to disinformation investigations and democratic stability. You mean like when they did during COVID? Is it like, are you referring to that kind of stuff where it's like he wasn't going to remove people's freedom of speech even though the government wanted to? Again, I don't know the specific case, but cool. Let's grant it to her. Fuck it, I don't care. Where was I now? Around the world. In Germany, he used his immense platform to amplify a far-right ADF ahead of elections, alarming political leaders across the spectrum. Oh my God, no. Like, remember the time when every other social media platform did it to left-wing politics and she didn't say a fucking thing about it? Remember that, Darshan? No, because that's fine. That's fine when they do it. It's fine when Mark Zuckerberg donates billions to the Democratic Party. When he removes everybody that's right-wing, that's fine. That was fine when Jack Dorsey did the exact same. That was fine. Remember when the Biden administration had a direct phone line to direct line of communication to Twitter at the time, to Jack Dorsey's Twitter, where they could remove random posts just at will. Just go like, oh, this guy said a thing we don't like, please remove it, and they did so. Did Reddy moan about that? I wonder if she moaned about that. I'm sure she probably did. She's, fuck me. It's nuts. In Australia, his company X was fined over failures to comply with child online safety transparency requirements. This is the vibe where they said that I don't know if you remember the case, Darthron.
Remind me.
Getting the sense that Bork's upset. No, dude, I'm annoyed. It's such slop that she's doing. Dude, there are episodes of CW series that I don't even watch that just is better than this. Yeah. Anyway, but this whole thing of with Australia, it's like they suddenly said, okay, cool. You have to, in order for you to use X, you need to provide ID. They did it for, I think they did it for Instagram, for TikTok, for X, for a whole bunch of others. You know which one they left out, which didn't require children to provide IDs? Can you guess? Can you guess which social media platform Australia didn't require age verification for?
Facebook.
No. What's the most left-wing social media platform? The one that all the lefties have gone to. Blue Sky. Blue Sky.
Oh, Blue Sky. Okay.
It's the sort of the left-wing Twitter clone or whatever, but it's just completely no age verification required there. Because they're left-wing. Dear God, I'm not even halfway. Shoot me in the face. Even in the United States, where wealth and political influence have long enjoyed an unhealthy intimacy, courts have begun wrestling with the implications of Musk's extraordinary power, bro. He's become part of the X-Men. It's going to be Captain America, Thor. Elon Musk's going to be there as well. Early this year, a federal judge ruled that Musk's actions of taking a chainsaw to the United States Agency of International Development were unlikely unconstitutional because he was exercising immense government authority without Senate confirmation or democratic accountability.
So was this Doge? I'm assuming this was Doge, right?
This was Doge. This was when he took down. He didn't do it. It wasn't his power. You absolute ninny muggins. It was the authority that the fucking presidency gave him to do that. They did that. The presidency is not his power. The power of the president. I can't even. I mean, like all you had to do was see, this is the thing. When I point out that she's doing this specifically, she's doing it on purpose. It's not like she made a mistake. She knows this, but she's done this because she's trying to. It's basically an ad hominem attack. She's trying to. he's evil. And you have to make up cuck about the person you don't like in order to show you how evil they are. That should have settled the fantasy that Musk is simply a neutral entrepreneur. But in South Africa, many insist on pretending otherwise. Ooh, but that's us, Darthron. We insist that he's not this thing.
I'm fine being under that category.
I'm totally cool too. I mean, listen, if Elon watches the show, I'm fine to defend his honor. I'm here to fucking defend his honor this evening. I shall defend his honor. Again, I don't support all the loose women he's with. Like, I'm just going to point that out there. Bro, keep it in your pants. I don't know, get one of your robot dolls. Stop having fucking children. I'm just going to say that, Elon, I know you watch. I'm sorry, buddy, but listen.
I mean, he can afford child support.
It's not like he can't afford it. It's not like he's like that Penel guy that has like 6 different baby mamas, and he just goes, nah, I'm not paying child support for them.
Exactly.
It's like Elon Musk is like, what was that one chick? I think that Ashley, I can't remember her name. She literally catfished him. She like went on a date to specifically get pregnant. I think there was still, again, allegedly, there was an entire feed where she was bragging to her girlfriends that she's going to go get with Elon Musk just to get a baby, and the whole thing exactly happened as she planned. Instead of engaging honestly with South Africa's regulatory framework, Musk has chosen provocation. He has implied that Starlink is barred because he is not black.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. Of course. The issue that Reddy is having is the fact that because he has Twitter and he's got a shitload of people following him, she doesn't like that. That's political influence. She also doesn't understand how the internet works. It's like, I don't know. It's the Wi-Fi. She doesn't know how the Wi-Fi works. It's like if Starlink comes here, he owns all Wi-Fi ever. I fucking think so. Yes, we're getting to that one. We're getting to that one. She's gonna go there. Obviously. And then she's upset because he doesn't want to accept the concept of giving up his ownership due to racism. Again, something I completely am against. I think it's absolutely disgusting. It's stupid. Perhaps the most. Where were we now? Oh, here we go. Instead of engaging honestly with South Africans' regulatory framework, Musk has chosen provocation. Instead of waking up, he just deciding to go along with whatever he's been told. He decided provocation. Today is provocation day. He has implied Starlink is barred because that's technically, legitimately exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's because he's not black. He has to give up X amount of his company in order to open a company in South Africa. Those are the rules. That's the constitutional rules that they've put into place by the ANC, the communist ANC. He has amplified the grotesque myth of white genocide. Oh God, here's this fucking straw man again. I mean, he has mentioned it. From his point of view, it looks like that again, but the only people that have ever brought up white genocide was the left. Every time people went, it was the left in South Africa that brought up the straw man of white genocide. People were going, oh my God, farmers, in the entire vibe of it doesn't look cool. And they go, oh, do you mean white genocide? No one's fucking said that. No one has fucking said that. No one has fucking said that. And then because they've echoed it so long enough, it's gone that way now. Now they're going up. Yeah, we kind of look at it. You're singing songs. Certain people aren't welcome. You're fucking you're taking expropriating land. What does that look like? So from their point of view, they go, yeah, that kind of looks like that. Anybody else, you did that to if you did the exact same things to people, I'd say maybe like in Palestine, it would be the fucking same, right? Instead of I got all that. He has portrayed post-apartheid transformation laws. Again, here's the sort of the bait and switch. He has portrayed post-apartheid transformation. These aren't. It's not racist laws that white people aren't allowed to do shit, right? Vitamin, thank you. Much appreciated, good sir. Knight of Justice, hello everyone. Oh, we also got Spoon. How's it, Spoon? Good to see you, good sir. Musk is not cool enough to be a threat to democracy. Exactly. Hadman, thank you so much for the dono, good sir. Much appreciated. Booyakasha. So we're just going to. He has portrayed post-apartheid transformation laws as an imperfect attempt at historical repair. but as racial persecution. But that's kind of exactly what it is. And it's like they won't see it. They won't see it any differently. To them, the entire vibe is that it's it's transformation. Therefore, if you call it transformation, it cancels out racism, which is retarded. Because then, what if somebody made the same argument for apartheid? It would be insanity. You'd call them stupid. But somehow, when the fucking people like this, when the ANC do it, go, oh, it's transformation. It's like it's the most insane thing that there is. Philip, thank you so much, good sir. Philip, 5 memberships. Good, thank you. Good. Thank you. Much appreciated, Philip. You're an absolute star. Also, I'm just going to finish this part of here, then we can read some comments. And perhaps most revealing is he's increasingly trafficking reactionary culture politics that have become the common currency in parts of the global far right, giving it free rein to hate speech and fucking Twitter, honestly, while claiming he's simply upholding free speech. Recently, Musk mocked the idea of Lupita, I think it's Lupita, yeah, as an Oscar-winning actress, widely regarded as one of the most striking performers of a generation. 100%, I completely agree. She is. Could portray Helen, could not. What? Did Oscar widely mocked the idea of her portraying Helen of Troy, sneering at the notion as though blackness itself was incompatible with beauty. Oh my God, you fuck. Myth or classical civilization. The comment was not merely juvenile, it revealed the racial, cultural anxieties. What, am I saying that right? Anxieties that animate Musk's a fiction of democratic grievance disguised as anti-wokeness.
Hello there.
He did not do that, you absolute dumb shit. I don't know how do I explain this to someone. Do you have crayons, Darth Sean? Do you have fucking crayons that we can explain this?
Actually, no. But once again, it comes back to, like she says there, anti-wokeness. Just because I don't agree with you, I'm a racist, I'm far right, I'm a Nazi.
Yeah.
This tune is getting old. Get a new argument to uncreative prat.
That's exactly what it is. No one is arguing that she can't play Helen of Troy, that she's not a good actress, that black people aren't beautiful. No one is fucking saying that. They're saying that this is a piece, it's said in Greek, it's a historical piece. Yes, it's still fiction, but these people are described, how they look, what they do. When you change that, it's disrespecting the original story, is disrespecting. And for someone like, what's his name, Christopher Nolan, who wants to do it as authentic as possible, we literally went over this. He wants to create the music that's authentic to the time, but somehow he's going to change the race of people as if that doesn't change who the person is. I mean, that's insane. I mean, like, I wouldn't want him to do that to, like, imagine Shaka Zulu and we've got Ryan Gosling in it, and you're going like, oh, if you moan about it, you're racist.
As Shaka Zulu. I'd love to see Ryan Gosling as Shaka Zulu.
No, listen, there's only one person, black person, that can play Shaka Zulu, and that's you know who it is, Sean.
I do know who it is.
Who it is?
Robert Downey Jr.
100%. Robert Downey Jr. is the only person that can play Shaka Zulu. Okay, well, let's just pause it there for a second. God, it's taking forever to get through this. I just want to read some comments. Not agreeing with the article. However, Starlink will surely be able to harvest. Yeah, but I mean, again, I think that already happens, right, AJM? I think like watch the way she's posing it is going like, okay, cool. Well, he's going to have some kind of, be able to tap into the infrastructure. Exactly the way every single ISP in this country, every single internet service provider is able to maybe do that. Yeah, he will have the exact same thing. What's the difference? And at the same time, the CIA can pretty much, I'm assuming they can read everybody's fucking emails anyway. I kind of think that. It's not like, oh my God, they're going to have, I think they can do all of that shit. I honestly do. Sorry, read the rest of your article. I'll surely be able to harvest a lot of those data as South Africans. That's where gold lies or not. Again, could be true, but I think any other company, any other ISP probably can do that. Maybe not Telkom because it's run by the government. That's the only one I'm kind of like, here's the trick. Never concede to your enemy. The liberal framework, it's completely irrelevant. Hello, Herman de Rood. Just gonna say hi. Just missing any comments. Hey, James, the left's talking points are just as boring as the right's talking points. It's a distraction while the powerful gather more power. Yeah, I would agree with that. I just think that the left's talking points are way more retarded. It's like it's just, oh my god, it's just such facepalm, pointless dumb shit. It gets too much.
The problem is the left is coming from a point of emotion. My feelings got hurt. I'm offended by this. That's what it comes back to, where I want to say the opposite side is done via factual. It's this, we're pointing out a fact.
To a degree. I mean, again, they do. I mean, it's not like the left don't use facts. They do.
Of course there is, but I'm just saying.
They always add sort of an emotional level to it, which is, I mean, this is what she's doing in this entire article. This entire article is an appeal to emotion, right? That's what she's doing. She's making it seem more worse. It's like, oh, if Starlink comes in, he's going to, have infrastructure. Like, bro, you don't know how internet works. Like, it's like his Wi-Fi signals cannot infest your brain. You won't start chanting, build that wall. You won't. Don't worry. It's not going to happen. Calm down. Ready? What I'm missing, George show photo show Jeremy in the hospital bed with his armband. Sorry. Oh, Jeremy Clarkson. He's not simple. He's a simple political formula for you. If you're reacting, I would agree to that. If you're reacting, you're losing. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm reacting. I'm just going like, I'm pointing out the where would you draw the line on that? Like, am I reacting to it? Or I'm just like pointing it out. I'm
pointing out the stupidity of it. Like, for me, like, I find that I'm frustrated with the contradiction. Like, even just this, the second paragraph from the top there, where she starts the question. If you read that, I'm just going like the contradiction in what you're saying, and like, I'm frustrated with the fact that you can't see what you're saying in a sense. And Philip goes, Mork is pointing out her hypocrisy, which I agree.
That's kind of exactly, Philip. That is what I'm doing. I'm pointing out her hypocrisy. I mean, right. So let's actually just finish this, because I don't want this to take an hour. This matters because, okay, so she carries on. She goes, this matters because communication infrastructure is not politically neutral. No, it's not. The question is not simply whether Starlink's technology is impressive. It is. Nor is the question whether South Africa needs expanded connectivity. It does. Okay, so what's the issue? The issue is that she doesn't like Elon Musk's on X. He doesn't like his political. If he was leftist, she would be fine with it. She wouldn't moan. It would be totally cool.
If you read this next section here, it kind of explains it. Yeah.
The question is, what kind of political power accompanies that technology? There's no political power integrated into fucking Starlink. It just doesn't work like that. Like, she's conflating X with fucking Starlink. She thinks it's the same thing here. Is that the vibe you're getting? Because that's the vibe I'm getting from this. It's like she doesn't know what X and Starlink are two fucking absolutely different.
No. I don't think that's what it is. I think her problem is who the founder is, who the CEO is. It comes back to that. That's the problem. Sorry, is that going to read out? Do I need to?
No. So I can read it. You finish your point, and then I can.
Right. So I think it's once again, it's. If it was owned by someone with different political views and a different vibe, no problem. Hey,
of course.
If Elon Musk was on the left side, hey, no, it's fine, all good. Bring in Starlink.
Exactly. It's because he's got a voice, but also what she's doing is either she's ignorant, right? And I really don't think she is.
I don't think
but she's doing it. No, I don't think she is, but I think she's doing it on purpose. But she's kind of muddying the water, right? Where she's going, no. It's like you've got to think of the political power that accompanies the technology. There's no political power that accompanies Starlink on its own. Starlink is just a way and a means for people to connect. There is no like, you're not going to get X along with it. Maybe you get free. You're not going to get free. You know, like fuck. What the fuck? Sorry, just quickly read Hadman's comment here. The point of the whole thing is that people like Reddy and Jan Stenizen need to say things just to be relevant, but secretly they actually want to be like the rest of the people, be normal. I would say so. The oppressed always becomes the oppressor. I would agree with that. Yes, there is power. Power is never neutral. No, it's not. I know power isn't neutral. But I mean, like, the thing is, I don't think an infrastructure, technology infrastructure that's going to be part of, I don't know, 10 different, like, fucking, internet service providers in this country is going to be powerful. I think she's going Starlink bad. Starlink is just a service, right? And she's kind of conflating that with who he is. Yes, he has political power in his own capacity, right? But, like, it's like, what does that have to do with Starlink? What does that have to do with people using Starlink? Like, Darth Sean, you're not going to buy Starlink. I'm not going to buy Starlink. I don't need Starlink. I have connected. Maybe I would get it if I go live out on a fucking.
If he offers me a better deal and quicker internet and less lagginess,
there we go. You probably get it. But again, it's like that. Yeah. That doesn't going to do anything. It's not like you're going to go. Okay, well, I'm just going to I'm going to go. All of a sudden, you buy it and you're like, I'm right wing now.
Yeah, but it's something I'm not getting it because you know what? You know why I'm getting Starlink? It's because Elon said something really racist. That's why I want it.
Okay, let's just finish this. Where was it? The question is not political power. The technology, when controlled by individuals who repeatedly demonstrate hostility towards democratic institutions, racial pluralism, and constitutional accountability. Responsible states are supposed to ask such questions. Indeed, serious democracies already do. Okay, fuck off. The United States more aggressively. The United States moved aggressively towards TikTok over national security concerns. Again, she's conflating Starlink, which is not fucking a social media. She thinks it's X. You're comparing a service that has nothing other than just connects to the internet to TikTok. It's like it's social media that can. And the reason they had what was the issue with TikTok that America had with the issue with TikTok? Fucking everybody can remember that. It was the fact that TikTok there was the app on your phone could read a whole bunch of other messages that had access to a whole bunch of other stuff on your phone. That was the problem. That was the issue that they had with it. Not because, oh my God, like they're going to push Chinese content to you. It was because the app itself had there was what do you call it? There was issues. That was correct. Whistler, I remember that being the issue. The fact that TikTok, a lot of it, like it saw where you were, your location, all this kind of cock, which was the problem with TikTok. But now she's conflating that with Starlink. What? So it is Starlink of a national security.
I just got to point out something. I think CR made this correlation earlier, and I want to bring it up now again, because if you read this, it feels like AI wrote it.
Does? Maybe.
There's so many of those dashes.
Oh yeah.
And that's what AI does.
One of these things is always like, I always notice this with AI. AI always pops
up. It does on a regular basis.
But I mean, did she then purposefully tell the AI to not be rational and logical on purpose? Like, just no, I want it to be fucking wrong. The thing like, listen, your entire thing is just completely like, Starlink does not equate to social media. You fucking knob end. Like, I don't know if that happened. Probably didn't. I don't know what
just the section here.
Yeah.
That you're reading now. Carry on from TikTok over LinkedIn.
TikTok, the European Union introduced sweeping digital regulations governing disinformation, transparency, and election integrity. India, hardly hostile to foreign investment, subjected Starlink to years of licensing scrutiny and national security conditions before allowing. That has got, again, these things have nothing to do with fucking the same thing. These aren't equatable to TikTok. the European Union, as far as I remember, the European Union wanted that because I think they wanted money out of the fucking whole thing. That's what they all wanted, which they put them to scrutiny, as well as the same thing with India. The problem is you have a competitive market in the country, right? And usually those markets, like look at for example South Africa, right? You've got Eskom, no, not Eskom. You've got Telkom, you've got MTN, and you've got Vodacom. Those are your three big companies that own pretty much everything. Those are the guys that own that have shares in the pipelines that go through. Now you're subverting them, and what happens is this new guy can come in, and he can drop the price of connectivity. Think about this for 1 second. If you remember, Vodacom. Vodacom, the price for a gig has been, I think it's been like about 90 Rand, 85, 90 Rand for the last 15 years. That's been the price. That's been the price of data. It has not come down. Every now and again, there's a special, but it's because it's the same with the same. They keep the price there. What they don't want? They don't want someone to come in with competition that's going to push that down. They're going to go, well, listen, if you get the thing, the infrastructure is going to cost you maybe like 10. I don't know what fucking Starlink costs. Maybe like 10 grand, whatever it is, 5 grand, whatever. And then you go like, now you got unlimited internet or some shit.
Sorry, I'm lifting my head because I read the next paragraph and I'm just fucking annoyed now. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, let me read the rest of this. Where was I? Subject to Starlink years scrutiny, blah, blah, blah. None of these countries treated systemic communications infrastructure as simply another consumer product. Why should South Africa? Because they wanted money out of it. And yes, South Africans are told that raising such concern means being anti-business, anti-technology, and hostile to investment. This is a false choice. No, it's not. The reason South Africa is doing it is because of racial laws, is because of quota laws.
Go for the next paragraph. Here we go.
Why should South Africa? And yet South Africans are told that raising such concerns means being yeah, sorry, you read that. A false choice. South Africa already accommodates multinational corporations through equity equivalent programs designed precisely for companies that cannot or do not wish to comply with traditional ownership structures.
Wait for it.
It's not fucking traditional. You guys added that shit in a few years ago to help the fucking ANC out. Many global firms operate within these frameworks. So, and again, just to explain to you what that fucking means, right? Matthew Dixon, what the fuck, bro? She's doing the same thing my great-grandma did, mixing up social media. She once said, kids these days with their mixed book and face it. She's a stupid asshole. Surely, I was just to read this comment from, thank you, Matthew. Much appreciated, bro. Thanks for the dono, good sir. Read the comment from AJM. He goes, surely Starlink X, SpaceX, Tesla, and Laws knows whatever Elon is invested in all share data across platforms. They probably do. It's about training models for him, and it's his cronies. It's technocracy. I mean, to a degree, it could be, right? I mean, I'm sure he could get a certain amount of information, but I think there's still I think all of these other companies that we're already subscribed to already do that. What is the difference if it's him? To me, it doesn't really matter. Mork is using up all his reading airtime tonight. I know, dude. Like for the next three streams, I'm just going to not be able to read anything. Like my reading data is running low, guys. I've got to finish this very quickly. Many global firms operate with it. But again, just to point out this whole vibe that they're talking about here is like this is the thing that was offered to Starlink. Equity equivalent program. So instead of giving up ownership of your business, you give the same value that would have been, the ownership of shares, giving that ownership. So you pay that same value into funding the government. It's fucking an extortion racket. That's all it is. It's extortion. It's the mob. That's all it fucking is. It's going, whoa, this is fucking like. And then what happens? Do you think any of those like NGOs, any of the money that he's going to invest in, like, I don't know, feeding the kids, do you think they'll see that? They already don't. But some other government's going to make sure that money goes to good cause. Fuck off.
She carries on going, many global firms operate within these frameworks. And I'm like, Yeah, because they bent the knee. In order to do business, I have to pay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're having an issue because he's going, no, I'm not going to do that.
Exactly. Because you know why he can do that? Because he's a fucking billionaire. Because I think he's a trillionaire. He doesn't have to bend the knee to this shit, which is what you want. I mean, I would prefer people to go, listen, I'm going to go, no, I'm not giving up my business because of your racism. I fucking will not. I've made that thing. I would rather, you know, if there was an opportunity for me to make millions and I go like, I have to, you know, bend the knee and do that, I'm going to give half my company up and I'll go fuck off. I'd rather be exactly where I am than do that. I'm sorry. It's one of the things there's certain principles I won't cross. Like, just fucking won't. Like, things that include, I won't murder someone. I won't fucking cheat on my wife. There's certain things I just fucking won't do. Like, put a gun to my head. I'm fucking not doing it. Like, this is one of those. I'm not going to give up a principle like that for that. I just fucking wouldn't. I'm sorry. Maybe at the time. I mean, me and AJM have had this whole vibe, like, at what point do you think you can get bought, right? I mean, maybe like selling out, but I you know, someone offered you millions and millions. Like, one thing, I wouldn't give up something I've built to do business with the government in order to do that. I just go, no, fuck you. I'd rather not do business with the government in order to do that. Sandy goes, Musk is awesome to stand up this bullshit. I completely agree with you, AJM. You can't argue that he's incredibly powerful. No, dude, I'm not arguing. He is very much powerful. Again, I do have concerns over that power. Because I think at the end of the day, I still believe that power corrupts. I think it does. The more you have of it, it's probably not good for you. You know, like, so there could be a vibe of that. And he is very powerful. So, and again, we should treat that with concern. But I think Starlink, that won't even feature. I mean, Starlink is not going to be cheaper than like my current vibe that I have. It just the technology costs way more than that. You know what I mean? And the subscription fee is a little bit more. So I don't think I'll get there. But this is the technology would be great for people. Like our uncle, he can't get fiber because it's like he's stuck in an area it's going to cost too much. He lives on a farm too far, and the Telkom is not willing, or any of the service, they're not willing to lay fiber. It's going to cost, I think it's going to cost something like a couple of close to $1 million to lay the fiber. So like, I get it. For them, it's like, cool. No, I disagree. Probably doesn't corrupt. It amplifies bad traits that were there already. That's also true. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, no, actually you make a point there. You make a point there, Spoon. It does, because if good people were good, they're going to amplify it. But I mean, there is, I think what I mean is, like, if you are powerful, you're more the opportunity for you to become corrupt becomes bigger, because you'll always have people offering this. If you're a poor person, there's no, like, you know, OF goal offering up, you know, you to do, like, you know, debaucherous things with her versus somebody with money. So like the opportunities, the temptation, let me put it like that, the temptation to do bad things grows bigger with the more power you have, the more money you have, I think. I mean, that's kind of, I think that's what I meant by it. The truth is more unfathomable than any of these types of articles written by hacks. For all we know, she's a bot. It could be. I mean, I think she's probably. I think whoever who's pointed out. I think you guys make a good point that this could be sort of bot written. Okay, let's just get through this quickly. So you guys, many global firms operate within this framework. So the suggestion that Musk is uniquely excluded because he is white it's not merely misleading. It's inflammatory. But that too. Many in part of the strategy, because the attack is not ultimately about Starlink, it's about delegitimizing the post-apartheid constitutional project. Jesus Christ, really? You had to go there? See, this is the reason she's upset with this. This is the reason. She's upset. The reason he is, and this is what it kind of comes down to. The reason, wait, let me finish it, then I'll give you my two cents. The Reddit, ultimately about the Starlink, it's about the delegitimizing the post-apartheid constitutional project itself. The rhetoric around the white genocide, anti-transformation grievance, and the racial victim which seeks to portray South Africa's democratic settlement as inherently illegitimate. Fucking is, because it attempts, however, imperfectly to address the enduring economic architecture of apartheid. It's not addressing any of it. It fucking never has. What is striking is how many people are prepared to overlook this because Musk is wealthy, gifted, and culturally influential. See, my reading data is running low, guys. We are told to be grateful, do not scare investors, do not miss the future. But democracies are not supposed to lower their standards because of billionaires demand it. Your standards are based in fucking horseshit. That's what it is. A constitutional state has the obligation to protect not merely markets, but democratic sovereignty itself. She's claiming that fucking like race-based laws is sovereignty. Shut the fuck up.
But that's what it comes back to, is they don't want to change that, and they're upset that he's going against that because it's now equaled out. It's fair. It's this, and I'm going, there's nothing fair about it. You've swung from one side of the pendulum to the other side. It's not going to happen. Yeah. And he has complete right to go, no, if you don't want it, that's fine. I'm not giving up 30% of my business.
But this is what it comes down. I'm like, fuck the rest. I'm not even going to bother reading the rest because this is what it comes down to. How's it, Ronaldo? Dude, oh my God, thank you for sending the voortzekkers. Good up, my renal dog in the house. How's it, good sir? How are you, bro? Thank you for joining. Thank you for sending the troops. Absolute OG. Where's my vibe?
Good one. Yep, that's a good one.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Big up to you, good sir. But so just quickly get back to this. Just hello, all the voortzekkers. Thank you so much for joining. Evening, welcome. We've been talking about the thing that Reddy Tabby wrote about Elon Musk. It's complete bullshit. But so yeah, I think, are we talking about Elon Musk? Yes, we are. We're talking about Elon Musk. So the whole vibe is that what this article comes down to, this article written by Reddy, is the reason it's a threat to democracy. Why Elon is a threat to democracy. I mean, like, let's ignore the fact that she doesn't understand how the internet works. She doesn't get that. It's to her foreign. She thinks that somehow the technology will influence. I mean, in her entire article, she completely misconstrues that. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. I mean, I just want to point out, I made a couple of notes while I was going through it earlier. I mean, she mixes X with Starlink. She does this entire time. She doesn't. It's different companies. Starlink does not moderate or amplify politics. It does nothing. It's a fucking service. It's a complete and utter conflation. What's the other one? She claims that the critics want zero rules for anti-business. No one says that. Debate is fair. EEIP compliance. This is, again, she makes straw man. The whole fucking genocide thing, again, is also a straw man argument. The false equivalence. She's comparing the US TikTok ban. It's got nothing to do. It's none of the same things. Starlink has no state-tied espionage risk like Huawei or TikTok. That's the issue. I mean, honestly, it's just the whole vibe comes down to the whole reason she believes that it's a threat to democracy is for one reason and one reason only. It's the thing she said at the end, which is the fact that he's not willing to bend the knee to be politics. He's not willing to give up his property, what he owns. He's not going to give up his property in order to do business with South Africa. He's going, fuck no, I'm not doing that. That's what he's and that, for him to do that, that is a threat to democracy. That's what it fucking is. Let's just see. We're missing some comments.
I'm trying to keep track of, there's so many.
Thank you so much for all the comments, really. What? Elon's... What was that? I'm saying Catherine. Elon suffers from... What the fuck is...
I can't pronounce that.
Neither can I. Is that
Befophia?
Is that like a fear of... Is that fear of spiders or of commitment? Oh... Anti-defendler is the popular internet joke that fictional phobia defines as an irrational, pervasive fear that somehow a duck or a goose is watching you.
That's fair.
Thanks.
That's fair.
That's a good one. That's a fucking good one. 1 million awesome points to you. Say that again. No, dude, listen, bro.
Yes.
Thank you.
He's done a super chat. Say it again.
Donated 140 South
Dance,
African
monkey,
rand.
dance.
Say that word again at the Mork show.
Listen, Ronaldo, my reading data points are depleted, bro. I'm in the negative. I read an entire fucking article and I fucked up maybe once or twice. So like I can't even say it. Where is where's Chantalu when you need her? I can't fucking pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm not that.
Try it. Just try it.
I can't.
Do that thing you do as a child.
Yeah, you do it then. You fucking do it.
I'm not going to do it. He's not paying me the money. I'm not getting that cash.
Hello there.
I'll read it if he donates that PlayStation 5 that he's got.
Does he still have it?
I don't know. He's probably given it away.
Dude, listen. Sorry. Let's just quickly on the side note. Here we go. Melissa Hartland goes, what? Read that.
I want something.
A nutty day phobia. Okay. There, see, I said it. I am so smart. Adam, thank you, guys. Mork is an undercover dyslexic reader. Fuck, it's a good one. Thank you, good sir. That's great. Much appreciated.
Sandy points out you've done extremely well to that. I'm going to give you points for that.
I did. Sometimes it's just you know what I've noticed? It depends on. There's this one app I've got. It's called what's it called? Bionic Reading. And what it does is it does this weird thing to where when I copy text into that, what it does this weird thing where it makes it capitalizes random letters in a word. And somehow when I read it, it's just like, bro, I could just read. I read like a fucking normal person. But I think sometimes I've noticed when it's black letters on white, it's easy to read. And sometimes it's just, I think sometimes it's the way that like the thing of you, because it jumps, my brain goes, especially with this. I wish this chat could like kind of sometimes pause. Thank you, Hardman. Thank you, Ronaldo. Much appreciated. You guys are all well done, Footsakers. We got him again. You bunch of bastards. But I'll take it. That was fucking, that was awesome. Really awesome. No, I appreciate all of you. Really, like, thank you. Ronaldo, I was going to just confirm, just say that again. Thank you, Ronaldo. Always doing the Lord's work, setting O's here. Like, dude, you're supporting the channel. Fucking, you're a rock star, dude. Much appreciated. Really appreciated. So, yeah, I mean, again, from just my last thoughts on this, Darth Sean, I think it's like the issue that Reddy has is that Elon will not bend the knee. And she considers the race laws, right? The fact that you have to give up the BE laws. She considers that sovereignty of her fucking nation. Even though there is no rational, logical argument to support that. I think it's completely, like there's no way you'll ever convince me that it's not racism. You want to punish people who are alive today who look like politicians from close to 100 years ago that enacted apartheid. And you want to sort of negate their opportunities that people today have due to the fact that they happen to be the same melanin shade as them. That's insane. And to call that, to what does she call it? Transform. And it's, what's the word that they always use? Not reparations. What's the fucking word that they always call? They go. It's like they're correcting the sins of the past. You're not.
I saw
did not all benefit from apartheid. I'm sorry, you can't do it. You'll have to do it case by case.
I saw it was like a clip, and it was like a Zoom call, like a Skype meeting, and this guy was about to invest in a company, and he was, the stream starts, and like the lady just thanks him. We're so happy that you're going to invest in our company. So she makes this statement. She goes, "We are so proud that we are 100% women in our company, and we don't hire men." And he stopped and he went, I'm sorry, because obviously he's a guy, and he goes, what do you mean you discriminate against men? And she's like, yeah, we don't hire. And he goes, I'm sorry, but I can't invest in a company like that. It's discrimination. And she instantly went, well, you hate women. And he's like, no, I don't hate women. This is discrimination. And she went to you've got a problem with women. You see the same thing here. It's
100%.
Because he doesn't want to do it because of this aspect. You're far right. It's a political thing. You're too powerful. It's because you want to change our laws. And he's going, no, but you're asking me to give up 30% of my company, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I
mean, I think Spoon says, Spoon goes, we did benefit. Our kin are significantly better in literature, every single way, intelligence, arts, civil. I mean, but again, was that due to apartheid? I mean, I think there were different reasons for those. I don't think the problem is that we're blaming everything on apartheid, right? I mean, obviously there are generationally, right? People who have benefited, people who maybe weren't even part of the apartheid regime due to the fact that they happened to be white. Generationally, they benefited from that. They got probably better schooling. All these things are true, but to lay the blame that due to the fact that they benefited, it would be, again, I always make this analogy. It would be the same as to punish like the children of murderers for something that their parents did, because you can make the exact same claim. You can do the same thing with grape, right? You can go, well, the children's children of murderers should also be murdered due to the sins of their parents. You're going, but you can't put that on them. And that's what we're doing as a society. Our legal framework, we don't do that. We do not punish, the 2 or 3 generations later for something that other people did. It's like, it's not my fault that they were evil people a few years ago. And again, it's like, why do we only go back to there? Like we're stopping at apartheid. What about this? What the Zulus did to the farmers at the Slag van Bloedrivier, or what the English did to the Afrikaners, or what the English did to the Zulus, or like back and forth, going back all the way in time. No, we only want to go back to this certain era and go like this one. It's insane. Also, actually, quite funny. I was actually on the radio. I heard there was this whole vibe of, there was this chick on the radio that's talking about this whole fact of reparations in Africa, and like a couple of countries of, I think the UN voted on it, and it's like, it's the greatest thing ever. It's like how would that work? How would that work in a reality? Who pays who? No one today has been a slave. No one today alive owned slaves. How are the people today supposed to, and how do you do that? Was the government? So even people who were direct descendants of slaves will now technically be paying themselves via, I don't know, taxes and all this shit. How does that fucking make sense? And the people who weren't, it's the most insane arguments that's happening in this lifetime. It's radical beyond. It's just fucking nuts. It's honestly just nuts. George goes, if there wasn't for the colonists, Africa would be so far beyond. That is unfortunately true. South Africa is so multicultural and tribal that you will never make 100%, dude. There's no homogenous culture. That's the thing. You don't. Like I noticed that with America, right? There is sort of Greece is my slaves. Sandwich. I want coffee. I just want to read with Simri.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Yeah.
No one's right should come at the expense of someone else's. 100%. 100%. Just read this first. Sorry.
That is not equality. It is discrimination, plain and simple. No matter how much it is dressed up. Totally agree.
The thing is, the South African government they call it redress, and somehow it's just fine. It just cancels out discrimination. We're calling it redress. Redress who? Like how do you can't fix that? Like, for example, if you make the logical argument using murder, right? How does that make rational, logical sense? So if I murder Darth Sean, right, then my children's children, because now what happens is Darth Sean his wife, she has to raise his kids alone. They are going to, they're going to have less income in their household. They're going to struggle. Maybe the following generations is also going to not do well. But somehow then what they're going to do is Dalshon's going to go, well, listen, this is unfair. What we need to do is we need to murder all the like the descendants of Mork, because they lived happily lives moving forward.
I can get behind that. Yeah.
But that's in essence what they're doing. They're punishing people on the basis of they're punishing people on the basis of race. That's the thing. It's called racism. There's no fucking other way around it. There just isn't. Well, there's no more slavery, and now any other point is in history. What? That's actually true. That is like the human trafficking is worse today than it was ever. Spoon goes, if I want you to imagine you're in a story and you want to escape the story, you don't appeal to the author to write a better story. You simply leave the book and write something else entirely. That's a good point. Let's see. Oh, wait. Okay, cool. So that thing is covered. We've covered this whole thing. I studied in Amsterdam and learned what equality really is. It is sad how deeply we are indoctrinated to mistake weakness for kindness. Dude, that's very, very true. Very true. I mean, we see this in South Africa now, and this is the premise of her entire article, is the fact that because Elon refuses to bend the knee to this, he's an outsider looking and going, this is complete and utter racism. He goes, I will not abide by this. And she's going, well, that in essence is a threat to our democracy, which is absolute asinine. But again, what's going to happen is in maybe 10, 20 years from now, we're going to look back at this, and all these people that made these fucking insane statements, they're going to claim they never did. They're going to, like, all these people that brag, like you were saying, like, oh, people come out and go, oh, we're 100% woman owned, or our company is like 70% black owned. People from generations from now, we're going to look back and go, you guys are absolute disgusting racists. There's no difference between you and the apartheid government. Just because you add redress to does not fix it. And those same people are going to claim, well, we never fucking did that. Problem is, unlike what happened during, in the 1940s, where you had your neighbor going, oh, look, there's people of this religion hiding in there, and no one ever knew who those people were that like told on their neighbor and all this type of shit. It's the fucking internet. The internet doesn't forget shit. They're going to remember this cock. That's the problem. No, they won't. 20 years from now, no one's going to remember any of this. No, dude, you're going to look back. There are all people that look back. Look what happened with COVID. You go look back 5 years later, and you go like, bro, you guys were insane. I remember the people that came out on Facebook telling people to shut the fuck up and bend the knee, and like I remember there was people that were insulting others for not coming out at 8 o'clock and clapping to the fucking medical workers in England. And I'm going like, you people are like absolutely lost your marbles. Felix Cousins, exclamation. Thank you for the exclamation, Felix. Right. Listen, I've got one or two other things. The other thing I kind of wanted to quickly look into, because we did discuss this a little while ago, Dalshon, was the whole vibe of South Africa is turning into America quite quickly. Oh, and also, Dalshon, is there things we need to post? Anything from Discord?
Some funny stuff if you want to break the
intensity. Should we leave it for later? Let's leave.
Yeah, let's do all the serious shit now. Let's get that done, and then
I only have I just thought we'd have a gander at some of the immigration stuff that's happening, because obviously, as you know, there's been the March for March, the anti-immigration people. So there's a lot of people are being riled up, and I think that every day that passes,
I would really like them to call themselves ICE 2.0.
That would be cool. What you think of an acronym?
Dry ice.
Dry ice or something like that. But no, it's dude, every time I see it, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The whole vibe is getting like the amount of people protesting. again, I'm looking at it through the lens of just what I see on social media. I'm not there. I don't exactly know, but it looks like it's getting bigger. People are getting annoyed.
I mean, didn't like I think it was I'm not sure what the country is. Is it Ghana? Who sent their first plane? Who sent a plane, filled it up with their refugees and brought them back? Is it Ghana? I'm not sure what country.
Yeah, it's Ghana. Actually, I've got it ready. I wanted to show you. So give us a second here. Yeah. So here's a quick statement from a bunch of people. I think it was about 300. Yeah, about 300 Ghanaians have decided to move back to Ghana due to the unrest in South Africa and like people going, listen. And then I've got a.
Is it Uganda? Uganda.
No, it's Ghana. No, it's Ghana. Ghanaians. Yeah, it's Ghanaians.
Yeah, but it's the country's Uganda.
Isn't it Ghana? Uganda or Ghana? I assumed it was Ghana.
Ghana and Uganda seems to be two different places. I'm sure the chat will correct us. Like,
yeah.
On par with that. So,
what we found is that of the 300, only 10 of them are legal in the country. So quite a number of them
Holy shit. So of all the of this group of people that are now being expropriated, or not expropriated, that are being sent back to, of 300, only 10 are here legally. Jeez, that's fucking rough. That's fucking rough, dude.
Non-compliance to our Immigration Act. And as I indicated, we'll make sure that certain enforcement actions are implemented. We found that many of them did not comply with the South African immigration legislation.
Just a quick question. Why are they flying back to Ghana? Can't we just...
so it sounds like, I think it's Ghana sent a plane and paid for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how they should do it.
Right?
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
So. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. As long as I'm not paying for it, that's all I want to know. It's like, as long as the taxpayer isn't paying to send people back to the country when we didn't pay for them to come here, I'm just going like, and I think, listen, I think you can't have a country, and this is my argument. I'm not against immigration. I'm against illegal immigration. But again, if you have a country like South Africa, right, where we've got 43% unemployment, youth unemployment is sitting at 60%. You cannot be importing thousands and thousands and millions of people into the country that get almost the same benefits and take work opportunities away from South Africans. You just fucking can't. You're going to have a recipe for disaster. And on top of that, you have a completely and utterly corrupt ANC. It's not going to work. Felix Cousins goes, Ghana has money for planes, nice of them. I mean, didn't we send money to some? We sent $2.5 million to Uganda. I think that's what we'll be thinking of. But this is for Ghana, yeah.
They're probably already halfway back.
They landed. They were going, "No, we're gone."
And there are certain transgressions found, and therefore we obviously will have to make sure that certain sanctions enforced. But I think what's important is that I
mean, they're going to just look at the amount of bags. They're going to pay a fuck ton in extra baggage fees. I mean, look at the fucking it must be a free flight. Otherwise, I wouldn't take any of that with. Like, I'm just gonna take what I can carry. Those are luggage for days, bro.
Enforced. But I think what's important is that the collaboration with the Ghanaian embassy and ourselves to make sure that we have the numbers that they indicated they have, bring them here to the airport, and to make sure that the processes are followed here as well.
There was one thing I wanted to play. I heard a statement from, I'm not sure who this dude is. I can't even pronounce his name. I think it's one of the people that was leading. He was leading a march in Durban, and he was talking to the immigrants and the people that were like, a lot of them were sitting outside of Home Affairs in Durban, kind of upset with the situation, and they were there, and he actually addressed them. And what he said was like, I actually watched this and I'm going like, well, this guy makes a fucking point. So I think this is I can't pronounce this. I don't know what his name is. You can't have addressing illegal foreigners who live and sleep next to Home Affairs in Durban. You are brothers and sisters, you are welcome in South Africa. Again, that's not exactly what he says. So I wanted to play this to you guys.
And we don't hate you. What we are saying, the government has put the country so much under pressure. We are saying to the government, can you please take everybody out of the country? Let us sort our home affairs. Let us sort our border patrol. Let us sort our navy. Let us sort our soldiers. Let us sort out our police. You know, between you, amongst you, some of you have paid police. Some of you have paid home affairs. Some of you have bribed someone who cannot help. Right now, you paid all that money, but now you are here. There's no help.
Sorry, his friend translates for him.
In South Africa,
I just hear what he says. What he says is like, I'm going like,
in South Africa, you have to enter the country with proper documents. You have to enter the country and respect the laws of the man. Don't do like those men there, because they don't know what I can bring here. They are just talking. They don't know what I can bring here. They don't know how many men are always passing with cars here and taking videos of you and reporting this problem. But I'm a leader. I can't lead people to go and do the wrong things. I have to come to you and tell you, please go back to your countries. And then when we have sorted out the problems of South Africa, you can come with your IDs, you can come with your passport, and you can respect and honor the laws of this country.
I mean, Matthew is correct. He's saying it, but he's saying it eloquently. He's saying it in a nice way. He's going footsack for now. And if you want to come to this country, you need to do it legally. And I mean, that's like, dude, I'm 100% behind this. It's like going, yeah, you cannot just come to a country and these people are all legal. They're again, I assume, but again, it's going, like what he's saying makes rational sense. We cannot bear the burden of the entire Africa. We just fucking can't. What are you laughing at? Dude, we basically have Uncle Ruckus.
Lies.
Peter Swagger in the house. Good sir. It's not unreasonable to defend your country against illegality from foreign entities. It is a civic duty. Respect the law or face the taser hose. This is the way. This is the fucking way, 100%. Peter, thank you so much. Please, guys, go subscribe to Pete Swagger. Absolute legend of a good sir. No, I'm 100% against immigration. It has nothing to do with legalization. Listen, I'm against it as well, especially in the conditions of the country. If we were prospering, maybe small amounts, and only for a good reason, right? You can't just allow millions and millions of people into your country. So yeah, to a degree, I agree with you. Again, I think he's doing it the right way. They're here already going like, guys, you need to go. I think what he's doing is he's doing it diplomatically. But watch what happens when they don't leave. It's going to get fucking ugly. You know it's going to get ugly. Please leave my pucky boy. you and me both. No, I don't have a. Just don't deport my the person who cuts my hair. She will be very upset. She'll be very, 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 very upset. But just let's just watch the rest of it. It's really good, bro.
This is a country, and I am a man. My duty, the first duty as a man, is to love this country. The second duty as a man is to protect this country. This country, I'm not protecting it against foreigners only. I am protecting it against our own people who are shooting Izinduna, who are shooting police, who are shooting everybody in this country. We have programs where we are dealing with those problems.
Okay, translation, brah.
Watoto yao ile moja hawatakubali. Ndio maana wanasema kama msiwasikie mbaya. Nia yao ilikuwa kusema you are always welcome in South Africa, but you must enter this country and respect this country. Don't come to this country and do as you please, because when you do that, you activate the men of the country. You are causing the war, you are causing the violence, and you are causing death. Because all these men that are talking like that, they are not thinking about this woman. This woman can't run faster. He can run faster, but he's making noise. He's not thinking about this woman. that when the war breaks out, this woman can't run. And then when we are chasing you and we can't catch you, we will catch a woman. And
listen, you better leave, because if you run, we're going to catch her, and then shit's going to happen
really quickly. Like,
it went kind of like
warning to a threat.
Yeah, it just went like, it was like, listen, he's going like, you can come here, it's fine, but if you don't listen to us, we're going to chase you. And if we, like, bro, just like, and all of a sudden it's just like, we're going to catch her. Then what? I'm going, but wait, it kind of gets worse. It's weird. Just, well, listen to this.
Some people are not like me. They don't feel pity. They will just do as they please. So please, guys, respect this country. This is not acceptable. You can't do this in your own country. Don't do it into South Africa, because we are coming here to tell you, these things that you are doing in South Africa, like this, what you are doing right now, you can't do it in your country. You can't wake up in the morning and go to your home affairs and boycott on the home affairs. You can't do that. You have an embassy. Please, go to your embassy. Leave this home affairs and go to your embassy.
100% right. Why are they at home affairs? They're not South African. Go to your embassy. Go appeal it there. He makes, like, again, I completely agree with this guy. I don't know if the fuck is. Well done.
If you need help to go to your embassy, tell us. We will help you so that you can go to your embassy. But we can't allow this. We can't allow police to come and stay like this here. To come, the police, we are wasting the government resources to have the police coming. Most of police are coming here. They are lieutenants, they are senior police. They're supposed to deal with the crime in the community. They can't deal with the crime because they have to come and protect you here. You are not criminals. You are just men and women. You need to go back to your country so that we can sort out South Africa, because it shows, as you are sitting here and not working, it shows that you are not working in South Africa. So if you are not working in South Africa, what are you doing? So please,
I mean, I can't fault him. He's fucking right. It's like, again, people have been coming out home affairs for days. It's like, they're not working in this country. I'm going like, listen, if you're here illegally, unfortunately, like, listen, I know it sucks, but go back to your own country. Home affairs waiting. God, that's funny. Well done, Matthew. NGOs have plenty of funding for that shit. Saint Striker go, I didn't see this comment. They had French, English, and Swahili in the message. Would go for in Africa. Sorry, I wasn't following the chain of
no.
Vibe there.
If they had French, English, and Swahili, the message would go far in Africa. Because the guy's just speaking.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I agree. But again, this is like, again, these. But it's quite weird though. It's like you don't see the. Well, that's not weird. What I kind of see with this is it looks like it's almost going like it's almost just rational logic has just set in, going, guys, we can't have millions. As far as I know, the estimate is that there's 3 to 5 million legal and illegal people in this country. 3 to 5 million. Are you joking? That's insane. Harman goes, I'm sorry, Mork, but these loudmouths talking here are lazy to too lazy to work on farms. 350 rand lazy, bro. I am not joking. There's way more to this whole thing. No, dude, I completely agree with you. The thing is, like, and the argument that I see a lot of the media making, going, they're making the argument going, well, these people, they don't use any resources or government services, but they do. They send their kids to school. They, like, I mean, I just wanted to point this out. This is what's happened.
Wasn't there a vibe back a little while back about the medical aid as well? They were getting.
They go to hospitals. Yeah.
They go to clinic. They go to all of those things. But
all those facilities the taxpayer pay for.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Keep in mind whether the tax. When I put it, like, if I'm a corrupt government, right? I'm a corrupt person. I want more people to come here. I'm going to use the taxpayers' money to I'm going to give Mark, you're here illegally. You need medical aid. You need a hospital. I'm budgeting 1,000 rand.
Yeah.
For you as a person, I'm only going to give you $500 of that.
Yeah.
The other 500 goes in my pocket. Exactly. So
that's what the government does. I just want to read. Karen goes, home affairs are one of the largest. Home Affairs are one of the Home Affairs are the ones that grant them permits, etc. Not their embassy. Home Affairs said they must come. Oh, okay. Sorry. She's just correcting. So Karen's pointing out the reason why they're there. Okay. Home Affairs said that they must come to them to assess their statuses. Many have been waiting for ages for them. Okay, cool. Sorry. So yeah, the reason why they're there is because Home Affairs has said this. They should, again, they should go to the embassy. They should. Spoon goes, I'll tell you why clips like these are absolutely pointless. If any of what he just said was in their head in the first place, they'll never be here to begin with. It's all utter nonsense. I think it's the whole vibe of like the frustration. They're getting pushed to the point where people are going, there's a problem and we need to fix it. And this is kind of sorting out one. The thing that I'd love them to fix or to address or to sort of protest against would be the absolute corruption in government. This is something that people can see on a daily basis. They walk to the shop. Every single shop is owned by a foreigner. They can see that. They can see that, like, the people, when they go to the hospitals, they can see that there's foreigners there. They can hear them speak in a different language. They notice the shit. So they're going, okay, cool. You guys are using our resources, the things that we're supposed to be getting, and we have to wait longer for these things. So I think maybe it's that why this is easy for them to do. Like, to argue the whole vibe of like government, how do you fucking protest against that? It's like, this isn't easy. I see it every day kind of thing. Willow goes, if they didn't open, hello Willow, sorry, I didn't think I said hello to you earlier. If they didn't open the borders just to go get free votes, this would not be an issue right now. And I would honestly rather employ a foreigner because they work. Again, that's the sentiment a lot of people have, unfortunately. You don't have to deal with the whole vibe of the labor laws when you're hiring someone from another country. Sean Robbins goes, Mork, that's going to happen when they are forced all the foreigners to leave. Leaders of organizations have turned on minorities before. That's also true. I was thinking watching this, I'm going like, it's not going to be once they've sorted out that, right? Imagine all the fucking foreigners have now gone. What's going to happen next? Whitey, he needs to go too. It's probably going to be like that. And then it's going to become very tribal because these things are tribal. Karen goes, Operation Dudulu, preventing foreigners getting healthcare. But did you see them demanding a white SA generation ID? Attack him, and he is left without a chronic meds. No, I didn't see that. Hadman goes, if they remove all the so-called illegal, we will lose 40% of our workforce in agriculture. That is fucking true as well. But the thing is, a lot of those people would have to, they would probably have to work then. That's the thing. But they also don't, because they've become accustomed to getting, a lot of government-funded vibe. That's the other issue. But just to point out something, I just want to show you guys this. The whole thing is gaining massive amounts of traction. I saw this. I think this was from yesterday. This is from yesterday. So this happened in Kraaifontein. Kraaifontein learners riot demanding foreign nationals leave their schools. So it's not just it's in school. There are massive amounts of foreign nationals in their schools. Actually, let me show you. I've got a clip of them. Like it's getting fucking wild out there. Honestly.
That's the foreigners' reason they can't pass matric.
Where is it? It's the what?
I say the reason those kids want those foreigners out of the schools is because they're the reason that they can't pass matric.
What? Why? What? Sorry, I'm. What do you mean?
They dropped the matric rate dropped down to like 30%. So, and the reason they can't pass is because of the foreigners.
Yeah. So wait, this is Kraaifontein. Kraaifontein, about 700 learners. Sorry, Sharon. In Kraaifontein, about 700 learners from 2 schools protest demanding foreign nationals leave their school and country. They complain about the high number of Zimbabwean teachers who they don't understand clearly when how are you employing foreign nationals to be teachers and then have massive amounts of, because they're actually going, okay, we're going to, because a lot of they get the ZEP passes, permits that they have, where a lot of Zimbabwean nationals get the same kind of benefits that South Africans do. They're allowed to work, they're allowed to medical aid, all this type of thing. They get grants, housing, fucking.
But, I mean, besides that as well, I don't think a lot of South Africans actually want to teach schools. I mean, have you seen how those children react?
Dude, I would not fucking want to be a teacher.
And now, if I'm a Zimbabwean, I'm going, well, fuck, the guy's going to pay me. I'm going to get all those benefits. Yeah, I don't mind teaching these people.
Yeah, of course.
For me, so like that's what you also got to weigh into to throw in there as well. So
yeah. I mean, it's gaining momentum fucking everywhere. It's Durban, Pretoria, it's Cape Town. People are going like, listen, we've kind of had enough of this shit, That's...
I don't think that we act like this for a corrupt government.
I wish they would, but I think it's too difficult to sort of, how do you, like I said earlier, it's like you can see this one. You can see it. You see it when you wake up, when you go to school, you're sitting in that thing. You don't feel government corruption. Like, you go to the shop and you're like the Coke. It's like the frog in you're slowly boiling and turning the heat up on a frog, right? Mm. So now you go to the supermarket, and due to government corruption, fucking spending, like you notice it when the lights don't go on. You're going, it's, like I can still work with gas. You maybe can't watch TV. And okay, they've sorted that out. This thing is sort of a thing that you notice every single day. You go to school, you don't understand what the teacher's saying. You go to the hospital, you're in emergency. There's a whole bunch of other people there that, like, they're not from your country. You're going, why are they here? And they're benefiting from the tax and all the stuff, the taxpayers. And people are going, okay, I've had enough of this. Unemployment is through the roof. And then you see the people working are people from other countries. And the people on the street going, well, this isn't right. This is fucking wrong.
Yeah, Sandy says they're going to block the N2 and N3 on Saturday in protest as well.
Oh shit! Really? Oh fuck! Again, where we know where they're doing that? I think I've missed a couple of guys. 144 says, I've seen this movie before. The original was 50 years ago. Yeah, I prefer my maths and science to be taught to me by someone
that likes the same as I do.
Yeah,
that likes the same things as I do. Yeah.
Well, the Zimbabwean professors are teaching our kids about Azania. Oh yeah, I've heard about this one. What am I saying it right? Azania, at the University of Pretoria, teaching students how shit is capitalism. Yeah, no, it's like we're in the state of finding out right now. We're fucked around and we're going to find out. This is where we are.
So the protest looks like it's going to happen in Durban. He says Durban. The only place where the N2 and N3 meet. I thought it was a spelling error, and I was like,
no. Truckers protesting. Andre says, the good thing I will say about being a teacher in a public school is that I'm technically getting fuck my life. Hold on. Here we go. Sorry.
Did it move?
Yeah, just like it fucking jumped. I got like because it pulls in from YouTube. So then it's like if everybody comments, and just I get like 10 comments, like 5 comments at one, and it goes away. The good thing that I will say about teaching in public schools is that I am technically getting some of my tax money back. Yeah, thank you for the chat and paying my salary. It's a pleasure, bro. Mostly peaceful fucking protesting. Sorry. Yeah, man, shit's crazy, dude. It's like this. Holy shit! What happened here? Like, why did the chat just went up massively? And Malema and a Zimbabwean YouTuber in Zim with over 175k viewers are already trying to unite all African nationals against whites rather than versus each other. March for March threatens national shutdown. Where is this fucking link now? I think it was this one. Here we go. This was from... Yeah, so like one last thing of the Cryfontaine thing, and then we can move on. I think I've covered the most of this. Here we go.
Before you play it.
Yeah, go for it.
Nino says, what would your advice be to someone currently looking for employment?
I mean...
Are you here legally? Just checking.
I don't know. That's the fuck up, right? That's the problem we have in this country. You've got so many issues from the top down. You've got safety issues. I mean, all I can do is I can just wish you the best of luck, dude.
I think a big problem, not that I want to make it about race as well, is like I think generally if you're white, you're going to struggle.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So that's Matthew, fuck's sake.
The name Nino sounds sus.
I would
the surname Lombard. No, dude, Nino, I don't have advice for you, man. Like, all I can do is like just knock them down, bro. As many as you can. Yeah. Just apply for as much as you can. You know what? Yeah. What I can recommend is, and this is, I remember doing this as I was young. Like it was like what was that? It was 2010, 2008. I was struggling to find work in Cape Town, and I just went like there was this like little cafe, like little corner cafe that I used to like go have coffee at, and I was like, listen, fuck, why don't I just, you know, it's like I don't really looking for anybody. Like, what if I work for you for free? I did that. I worked for like 2 weeks for free. You know. If you do something like that, that's the only way to get your foot in there. That's unfortunately show them that you're willing.
Yeah, I mean, I went in. I said to him, they weren't hiring. I was doing I was working as a chef, and I said, look, I will do anything. I won't even. Don't employ me as a chef. I'll clean the toilets.
Yeah. And
I think after the first week, he was so happy with the work that I did. He paid me for the week, and he gave me a job.
I mean, that's the only thing I can...
Don't be afraid to start at the bottom.
Dude, start at the bottom.
If you've got good work ethic, they'll notice and they'll start upgrading you in the company itself. But but I agree with Mork.
I mean, I had like a small little media company, all this type of stuff. I was doing this type of shit, and then I was just like, I got hurtful when I was like, fuck it. And I moved to the Eastern Cape for a year, and then I came back to Cape Town, and I was going like, fuck it, now I've got to start right at the bottom again, you know? And like, all I had was matric. I didn't ever go study after school type of shit. Like I had experience in advertising, and I just didn't want to go back into advertising. I was like, I fucking hated it, right? And then I was like, just fuck, I'll do anything. And then just nobody, like I applied for job after job after job, and I couldn't find anything. And then eventually, like, you know, like just, I think there was a little internet cafe, and I just helped both of them out for free. And eventually they were just like, cool, we're going to pay you some money. And I was like, what? Are you sure? It's like, yeah, dude. Like, and then, like, you know, like I was there for about 1.5 years, and I ended up becoming the manager of the little restaurant. And it was like, you know, a little cool pizzeria vibe. It's fucking fun. And I got into food. I went straight from that and opened my own, me and the missus opened our own little restaurant. That was cool. We had that for about 1.5 years, and then we were like, okay, cool. The food industry is just too much. Like, I'm like, I don't want to work late nights and stuff like that. It was rough, but you work your ass off. And the only thing I can recommend is, bro, just you know. Yes, I am a white and legal. Thank you for the dude. That's the only thing I can do. It's hard, man. Like I know so many people that just struggle. They struggle so fucking hard, dude. It's not easy. And then again, like, that's what I'm pointing out. Like these things, like massive amounts of people, illegal people being in this country. It doesn't help the average South African. And I mean, I would love for them to just equal footing, right? Equal footing for everybody. Like, listen, yeah, we can't change the past. There's nothing we can do about it. Yes, it was unfair, but you cannot imply the same shit against people again today, because what's going to happen? In 20 years from now, other people not going to blame everybody that voted for the ANC for, you know, for discrimination for years and years and years and years of like, you know, all this cuck. I mean, like, no, you don't want that. Let's put an equal footing. Like, I want people. I'm never going to hire anybody on the basis of their race. Never. I'll never fucking do that. I think that's disgusting.
I'm going to employ on, first of all, number one, skills. If you don't have the skills and you're trainable, that's why I'll employ you, because I can mold you into what I need it to be. I wanted to ask Nino, where are you based?
Yeah, dude, where are you based, man?
You don't have to give the exact address, please.
Don't, just like more. Yeah, just don't put your address. Just go like more or less the area that you're in.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fucking hard, bro. Like I feel for everybody across the board, bro. There are people in living in the ghetto, bro. Like in Cartman, in the ghetto. There are people living in like fucking squatter camps. There are people living in informal settlements that just they fucking barely make food. There's no work for them. There's fuck all. And a problem with that is all these small things push people to crime, because like, what am I to do? I can't, like, I fucking eat, and then like, okay, cool, this is an easy option. I can just steal shit. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I remember AJM still popped the stats in it. They went like out of 100 crimes, they only about 10% of them ever get investigated. Like, you know, I'm not recommending you turn to crime, Nino. I'm just going like it's fucking hard out there, and I feel fucking sorry for you.
This is Mombele area. Where is that?
Just Google it quick. Mombele. Where is
Oh shit!
Mombele?
It's like it's close to
Nelspruit. Oh shit, dude.
Well, Kruger's National Park.
How old are you, Nino? If we may ask. Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, like, dude, there's a shitload of stuff you can do online these days. Honestly. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Nelspruit. Oh, he says no Nelspruit area. There's a lot of stuff you can do online if you can somehow figure out a way to do stuff online. I remember there's stuff where you can. I mean, I know half of them are just like it's bullshit, but like there's online things. There's online stuff to do, like teaching on, and a lot of this stuff is like you're not getting much out of it, but something is better than nothing, you know. And also trying to improve your skill. Teach yourself stuff.
He's 20, like it's still a young
yeah, bro.
Age,
But that's
like
it's
a problem, struggle, man. Like
yeah, dude. Yeah, only fans. You can do that, bro. Who said? Someone else said. Matthew also said that, or the Princess. Not Princess.
Matthew
Rainbow
mentioned you can do OnlyFans like Darth.
Yeah, you can do OnlyFans like Darth.
Sugar Pop said, "Yeah, don't do OnlyFans. I don't mean OnlyFans."
Yeah, sorry.
So she said,
for it. She also pointed this out. She goes, "I think young people must also not discount the opportunities there are online too. There is a shitload of opportunities. I know in the beginning it's not a fucking full-on income. It's not a full-on salary that you're going to get. You go to the office, it's going to cost you maybe a little bit of money. It's what can you do what is available online to do? You know what I mean?
The other thing you could do is real estate. There's a lot of companies that offer to pay for the training for you, your FFP and all of that. So that's an option. But I would ideally do that as while you're running like something on the side, so you can balance the two out until you pick up in real estate.
Yeah.
But there is.
I mean, the things you can do from the get-go is like, do anything. Fucking, I don't know, decide to go buy.
Rainbow Sugar Pop says virtual assistant is also a very good option. So that's...
Yeah, that's not a bad one. But I mean, like, the thing is, what you can do is you can go like, if it's something like if online is maybe not your forte, right? Maybe you're not that's not your... Dude, you know what? I mean, I saw this. This is quite... we were talking about this the other night when we were speaking about the EBT vibe in America. Remember, like I told you, like in America, because they got like the social welfare for what's it called, SNAP benefits, you know, is so massive that what people do is they apply for SNAP benefits, and then they take that and they go make food, which costs them nothing, and then they sell that shit online. I don't know, find like a place where there's businesses go like, you know what, I'm gonna make fucking like, go buy yourself 2 of those old school snackage makers and just fucking make gourmet toasted sandwiches, and then go to an area and go, listen, hi guys, little thing. Like I remember there was people that did that for businesses, especially in the Woodstock area in Cape Town, where they were like, there was this one dude who just started making these kick-ass sandwiches from home, and they would go like, cool. And this, like, there's a lot of, you'll see some of the guys in New York where they're like, this dude he'll make 20 sandwiches every evening. You apply for Uber Eats or something like that, and you do these gourmet sandwiches. You sell 10 of them in a night, fucking videotape them if you want to. Like, there are so many options. Like, you know, go to Grok and put in, listen, I'm in this area. These are my skills. What possible easy ways is there for me to, you know, fucking make some money or something?
So Willow says, I would suggest work. Oh shit! Oh no, it's fine. I remember it. To get work on a ship, you're young enough. And then I want to point out this one. Rainbow Sugar Pop says you could even do courier. I pay my guy $150 for each and everything he delivers. for me locally. People
That's
pay
true.
people to stand in queues for them as well. So there's
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No,
And it's
the delivery guy.
it's just to get some cash going,
Yeah.
and then and always remember to invest in yourself as well. Training, if you can increase your knowledge of something,
How's it, Scott? Good to see you, good sir. Upper room. Peter Swagger goes, Lombard, if you're 20 years old now with access to the internet, you have access to the same level of knowledge that most of mankind. It's tough, but you have resources. Get your shit together. Again, great advice. That's the thing, right? The thing is, you have the wealth of the internet at your fucking fingertips, bro. You have, and the thing is to go is to try and be, and this is like where discipline comes in, and go you know what? Instead of maybe watching videos because you get depressed, and you go I'm gonna watch the Mork Rock show again. I like that you're watching the Mork Rock show, but there could be other stuff like teaching you, training. You can ask ChatGPT, you can ask Grok, listen, what can I do? How are there ways to do it? Fucking simple things.
I say that too. I agree with you, but also, for example, there's a lot of people on here, and I think our community in generally wants to help each other out. So
yeah, of course,
there could be someone on the group going, "Should I know someone who knows someone who's
who knows someone
who could offer blah blah blah?" So that's always a good thing. So I'm and it also I just want to point out, Nino, it takes balls to drop this in the chat to go, hey,
yeah, dude, it does.
Advice.
No, but I was desperate, bro. This is South Africa. This is fucking South Africa, bro. It is hard in this country, dude. It is hard. It's hard for everybody. It's hard for people to work is not there. You have to be smart about it. You have to use everything at your disposal. The internet is a massive wealth of stuff. I mean, me and Sean were chatting about it the other day. I saw one dudes making t-shirts. Just doing that vinyl transfer, and it's bro, the quality looked good. I actually wanted to chat to AJM about it before, but speaking of AJM, you can rent your body to AI bots, Fiverr for bots. But I mean, I saw that little video I sent you, the guy doing the t-shirts, dude. That's fucking insane. You buy a printer. Again, it's a little bit of investment.
I was looking up. I mean, even just when we were talking about with Whistler about the 3D printer,
dude.
There's that aspect
again,
as well.
That's a higher investment.
Of course, but you could offer that as well. There's so many different options that you could look at, but it does involve a bit of, I want to say, creative thinking. Is think out of the box and jump ideas off of people.
Dude.
TikTok Live is the craziest way people make money. Fortune,
bro.
Tarot cards, and not just that. Have you seen? Dude. Have you come across? There's a channel that do these inspirational morning messages, and it's
dude, those are coining
good fucking morning, you chicken nugget, embrace the day, and it's just and
it's just automated stuff. You go to what's that what's again, I don't support it. I'm going you know what, for somebody that you're struggling to fucking live and to eat, you know what, go for it. Maybe there's people that are going to subscribe to that. They're going to watch that. You're going to get some fucking money back from that. Put stuff on YouTube or something like that. I mean, there's so much stuff you can do.
For example,
but it's hard. It's hard.
My brother vinyl cutter costs $12,000. It's an investment, but if you use it every day, it pays for itself.
Exactly. 100%, dude. That thing I showed you with the guy that prints the t-shirts, it's all the guy has is got a printer, and he buys the vinyl, the vinyl transfer. He prints on that, and he puts it on, and all you need is a heat press, and you make random cool t-shirts, and then maybe you find a vibe where you sell it online. There's a lot of shit that you can do. The problem is just you have to go find a niche, find a thing. But again, even what the thing you just said now, Felix Cousin says, it's going, yeah, dude. There are people that are fucking just talking cuck on the bro. We're talking cuck on the internet. You can do that. Fortune tell. Just make jokes or something. This motivational shit.
It's not that great because you have to rely on super chats, and I'm just saying I'm lacking in this area tonight. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Trying to raise funds for a PlayStation 5, guys. Come on, what the hell? Come on.
Sean Robbins goes, crime is so bad. Put camera in up to catch criminals, and they steal the cameras. Yeah, Roxanne says 100% Felix. Yeah, no, true. There we go. Fucking booyaka shot. Matthew goes to Felix. You got this, dude. No, dude, you can do it, bro. Spend some time. Like, just, use up all the free Grok, Chat GDP stuff. You can go like, listen, this is the area I am. What can I do? Like, dude, I mean, think about it. If you have a knack for making sandwiches, right? You can either do that at home or you can go directly to businesses. Oh, fuck, hold on, my earphones died.
Oh, he sucks, guys. He sucks so much. He's such a wanker. He's a bit basic.
What the fuck did you say?
I didn't say anything. Say nothing but good things.
Nothing but good things.
You can ask the chat. They're super honest.
But I mean, the thing is, this is the problem. And this, like, I bet you for every single Nino, there's going to be like 1,000 more of Ninos that just are struggling to find work. They don't know what to do. China with 6 cameras a street incoming. Fuck, I hope so. Go work for government if you can. You're going to fucking score there. If you can somehow get into government, just identify. Also, what you can do is you can maybe just, if you want to take a risk, identify as a black woman. Just say it. Just identify, bro.
Yeah. Upper room goes, point and shoot. You're gonna hit something.
Dude, that's the thing. That's the thing. The more chances you take, the more things you apply for. Yes. The problem is with that, even though, and I know what Pete's saying here. The thing is, it's fucking demoralizing, right? It's fucking demoralizing every time you send an application. You get to think, nah, sorry, unfortunately, you don't fit the criteria. It's rough.
But like, I'd love to, Nino, please keep us up to date, man. Like,
yeah, dude, pop in and go. Just go, like, keep at it. Just try everything. Try the thing. Even you go, like, if it's like going, I always go, like, at least try. Put the exercise. Put it on paper. Go, okay, cool. What if I had to start making sandwiches? You go to, like, I'm gonna make a fucking kick-ass sandwich. I'm gonna spend, and I would charge. Maybe gonna cost me, because think about it. All you need is get like a nice fucking toaster or a heat, like a little press. Buy some fucking gourmet bread, get some nice fucking toppings, tomato, onion, cheese, lettuce. Then go to a couple of businesses and go, I'm selling these fucking 80. Like, go look at what Woolies charges for a fucking sandwich these days. Going, you can do it. And all you do is you get that nice wax paper. You maybe get a little stamp made or something, like you can kind of stamp them or some shit, and you wrap them really cool. And you go like, okay, cool. You go to a bunch of business. You go like, hi, listen, pop in. I'm selling these fucking sandwiches. Go to a business area. Go, anybody. Here's my number if you ever want to. These are the 4 different versions. I do a chicken sandwich, I do this sandwich, and this sandwich. There we go, bro. And you can, I've seen O's do that in New York, where the guy makes his own, he makes like 20 sandwiches. Remember the Dog's Bollocks? I remember I took you to the Dog's Bollocks. There's a guy in Cape Town that started a place called the Dog's Bollocks, right? What he used to do is, it was a fucking container somewhere off Buitenkant Street, right? He had a little container. He made 20 burgers a night. He started with that. Then what he did was he moved it up to 50 burgers. He would make 50 burgers a night. That was it. It was this big-ass bun, big-ass fucking patty, shitloads of lettuce. People came there in the beginning, like almost here and there. Eventually, he would do 50 burgers. In the first hour, it would sell out. People come, they first come, first serve. 50 burgers, done. And he did that for 2-3 years, to the point where people would queue around the block, and then you'd have to go there and you count how many people. Like, okay, I'm not gonna get it. You have to go up and go. Just want to check how many burgers are left. 20, and then everybody after that would fucking leave, and it turned into a fucking restaurant.
Matthew says here, after every failure, remember you are one step closer to success. So there's that famous line from I don't know, I think it's Thomas Edison.
It's science.
When they asked him about you failed, and
yes, 100%.
You failed like a 1,000 times or 2,000 times making the light bulb, and he's like, no, I found out 2,000 ways how not to make a light bulb.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I think it's your perspective. Just don't get discouraged.
Dude,
take the knock, drop down, lie down for a few seconds, catch your breath, and get back up again.
Bro, this is actually one thing. Yeah, what was this?
100%. Yeah.
No, not even it's the godson. You know how hard. Like, I actually want to tell you something, right? So you know how hard it is to try and find garden services in Cape Town. Every single person we phone, right? It's a company where you have to kind of do the garden service, where you have to get them twice a month at like 600-700 rand a pop. And I'm going like, my garden's not that big. It's just basically grass. But they come in with 2-3 guys that go, there we go, done, right? If you, again, there's an option. If you have, say you've got transport, all you need is a fucking like maybe like a entry level fucking weed eater, or maybe like a lawnmower. Maybe it's gonna cost you what, like a decent entry level, maybe like $2-3 grand for a fucking for a like petrol weed eater, and you don't need a lawnmower, because I've seen buy those petrol weed eaters. It's got the sort of string, O comes in like two of the, like I had them, like I used to use them, but then somehow, because we're like, I think after December we didn't use them, and the guy's like, well, you have to do 2 months, and it's this month. You can just go like, listen, I offer gardening services, and you buy one of those, and you just, bro, I know it's labor, maybe that's not your forte, but fuck it, bro. That's an alternative to do as well. And those guys that do the thing where they just buy a high pressure fucking hose, they just come and like fucking, bro, like I watch that stuff. It's like it's cathartic watching it, just going like, oh, that's beautiful. I think if you have an interesting take on a topic, you could grow CR. Oh,
they're having it's AJM and CR are having a
sorry. Felix, the path to mastery is, if you're deeply interested in something, you will naturally immerse yourself into it. The deep engagement is only the true way to master a skill. Again, 100% correct, Felix. Scott goes, it's my internet, or do you guys keep buffering? It could be your internet. I've got the stream up. It looks fine. Anybody else having a buffer issue? Shit, I think it looks fine. Make sandwiches and sell them to the people and businesses, and take the next few days order, so what.
Take the next day's order so you know what sandwiches to make. So you approach them, go, these are the sandwiches I offer, get the order, and then you can always do that. Yeah.
Or go to one business, these are a bunch of people, go, listen, you know what, guys, like there's a small business, listen, yes, anybody want a sandwich, I'll give you free. Make your first 20 sandwiches, go hand them out for free, and go, listen, here's my card. If you like it, fucking order from me. I'll deliver like between 12 and lunch. I do this area on this day, and maybe the next day you do it. Because obviously at the same time, people don't want to order the same thing. Like, here's a fucking dude. I went to Woolies the other day, and I was going like, I was really hungry. I finished work. I hadn't eaten the whole day. We popped in, went to groceries, and I just want fucking something. And I'm looking at the stuff, and I'm going, a sandwich is fucking 78 rand, and it's 2 slices of bread, lettuce, like 1 half-ass tomato, and the thinnest slice of ham. And I'm going, I am not paying 80 fucking rand for that. Like, that's nuts. But again, learn a skill. There we go. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's hard. SB Mowing is my SB Mowing is my guy. Who's SB Mowing?
As a guy on YouTube and Instagram, I love his stuff as well.
Is that the dude that like he did the one thing where he went to this one property, and then the fucking neighbors called the police because he was mowing some poor.
So. But what he does is to his content, in order to save, so he does a couple of jobs where he gets paid, and then he'll look for a property that looks that it needs some mowing. And
I've seen,
I'll do it for free. I just want to record the process because it helps with views and stuff like that, and it's such a great thing.
Dude, that's one thing that annoys me. I just want to point this out, exactly what AJM says. The one thing that annoys me with YouTube is when I'm using, sometimes I watch, like on Fridays, I watch Ronaldo's stream, and then I go over to Whistler. On Twitch, it's not an issue. If you watch YouTube from your phone, you cannot tag anyone. There's no way to just like they've removed the tag function, which is so stupid. Just add it back if you're on a phone. I don't know why this is an issue. No buffer from me. There we go. So CR also says it's not an issue. Maybe it's just a connection vibe there, Scott. What you can do is pause for 5 seconds and then just play. So it's got a bit of like, there's a bit of leeway there. Film reviews. Yeah, dude, there's a shitload of stuff you can do. The thing is just to find something that's a niche. Find something that you dig. The last time I went to Woolworths.
What is nice is you've got plenty of programs, someone like ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok. You ask them, what is a good niche to look at getting into?
Yeah.
And
it takes into account your area.
Does the research for you, and then you can you can refine that search as well.
Yeah. I mean, again, but at the same time, it's tough. It's fucking tough out there. I feel for everyone that is struggling to find work and trying to get an income.
It's a shit show out there, man. But like, if you're still listening, please keep us up to date. I'd love to know how the process goes.
If there's something that you find that you enjoy,
record what you're doing right now. The idea of trying to find a job,
Yeah, Roxanne goes, if you're able to play an instrument, try and offer. Yeah, dude, that's the stuff you can do. Dude, people do like start a YouTube and ask people to tell you where their municipality problems are. Go make a short video calling the municipality out. You won't run out of issues. Ah, that's true, 100%, dude. I mean, that's a great idea, George. Like for me, I've never been one of like the on the ground reporting, but people do that, dude. Ask people random questions. You know, what's that? I've seen this one guy that it's like one of these abortionist dudes. He's anti-abortion. He just puts a sign up and he has this discussion with people. And yes, it's bro, he gets views up the bumhole, but you know, because you're taking a specific topic. There's a lot you can do. I love learning new skills, upgrading my skills, 100%, dude. I do too, but I sometimes get bogged down with playing games and stuff. Yes, I will keep you updated. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it, bro. And like, you know, good luck to you, dude. Like, I hope fucking, you know,
thanks for sharing as well.
Yeah,
dude.
thanks for sharing, dude.
It is a shit show out there.
It's a shit show. And that's the thing, is like, tap in with people. If there's somebody you know, like, don't be shy to ask them, hey, man, listen, I know you're doing this. Do you know of anybody out there? Reach out to friends, family, and go like, guys, do you maybe know of anywhere, you know, ask a favor. And try the thing where I know it sounds like, oh, fuck, I can't manage to work. How do I work for someone for free if like it's far? Try and find something that's in and around your area. Go there and go like, listen,
it's not a permanent thing. It's you showing them the goodwill that you're putting out there. Look, even after a week, I want to show you my work ethic. I want to show you that I get my hands dirty. I don't mind doing the hard work.
Exactly.
I'm desperate, and this is my work ethic. I want to work hard.
Yeah, exactly. 100%, dude. Nino, your network of people is going to be rather important. 100%, dude. 100%. Grow your network. This is what you're doing. You come here and you go like, cool. Who knows? Maybe there's someone who goes like, you know, next time you're on here, you know, people in your community do chats like this. There could be like, next time you're chatting to Nino, I'm near the Highlands. Nino, through people goes, I know a guy near Highlands who employs a lot of people, but it's all nuts and ever related. Again, there's an option, you know.
Possibility, yeah.
It's a possibility. That's the thing. That's something that I was literally just going to say. That I was going like, if you chat in things like next time, go to Ronaldo's chat, point out guys like, listen, and just pop in there. I think everybody will go like, hey, listen, does anybody know he's in this area? Does anybody know of anybody? And they're gonna, even if it's just pointing you in the right direction. That's the least people could do. They go, yeah, listen, how about go check out this place. Yeah. You know, it's being, sometimes the whole vibe with a job and stuff like that, sometimes it's just being at the right place at the right time. It's luck. Highlands is a super posh school. Wasn't that school in the news a while ago? There was some claim on that school. The Highlands, was it the Highlands school? No, what school was it? It was somewhere in the Eastern Cape, somewhere where there was a school that they had some kind of land claim on, and it was this. I can't remember the school. That's what you can also do. You can just hang out and get fucking stoned all day. Yeah, that 100%. Matthew is on. Your attitude is everything, and that's the thing that Dashron says when he's talking about the whole vibe of like when you go to someone, you go, listen, I'm willing to work for free. They go like, fuck me, and then like you don't ever. Like, the thing is that you might go there, you might be there for a week or two, do a thing. Listen, let me try out for a week. Can I come work for you for a week? Let me know. You never know. Maybe a month later, maybe 6 months later, someone goes, hey, do you remember that guy that was there the one day? I loved his attitude. He was fucking willing to learn. He's a cool dude. Can you have his number? Can we phone him up? We might have an opportunity for him. That's how shit works. You put it out there and you're going to get it back. All it is to put it the fuck out there. Dagbreaker, how are you, good sir? You should also think incrementally. Elon sold 500 units at $500. Each called not a flamethrower. He made 10 million, and that funded the Boring Company to start. Heck, I remember the fucking Elon's flamethrower. That was fucking rad. I really wanted one of those flamethrowers. That's how I would address the immigration problem. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I'm just kidding. This is a comedy show.
Oh, we can do that with the taser hose, not a taser.
Yeah, no electricity.
Yeah. Not a defense weapon.
There was another. Fuck. There was another story I wanted to talk about, but I think I'll keep it for like some other time. I know because I'm seeing a lot of like, dude, the shit that's happening with Julia, with Jacob Zuma, dude. It's let me just quickly, I'm just gonna quickly pull it out. I'm just gonna reference it. We don't actually. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because it's like we're ending the show now, but it's maybe something we can actually chat about next time. But there was something fucking interesting that happened. Like what the fuck's going on? Not a light bulb. What? Taser hose.
The taser's not a light bulb.
Now, what you could do is, Neo, what you can do is, if you know a bunch of nice little, like, you know, chicks over there, you could help them, you know, like start OF or something. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Don't do that.
Manage them for it.
Yeah, just go like, listen, protection. Even offer like maybe there's some strat. Like just offer proper protection, bro. Stand there. You go like, you have to pay me 10%. I'll watch for you. Like the channel, please. Yes, please, guys. Dude, please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe if you're here for the first time. Really, it's a massive appreciation for you guys to do that. It's one click. It's one little click. I know. I delivered newspapers in my teens, sold ice cream at the beaches, and waited at a restaurant and barman. Yeah, dude, I remember like same thing. I worked at Mr. Video. But before that, I used to work for my dad. I remember like my first job was sweeping my dad's clothing factory with a broom. That was like, I thought I was all impressed. I was like, I was young. I think I was like 12 or something, 11 or 12. And he's like, cool, you're not going to get pocket money anymore. I'm like, fuck, what do you mean? He goes, no. If you want pocket money, you have to work. Every Saturday you have to work. I'm like, oh, cool.
I remember you going to sit at what we used to call it, the plane.
Yeah, like he would like have because he'd make clothing and all the reject stuff. He would like put it on a rail. And there was like the market, and he was go, bro, every Saturday, that's what you have to do. But it's cool. I get to keep I think I got to keep 10 Rand for every garment we sold, which was fucking rad. You sell like 100 pair of jeans, 10 Rand's mine. I was like, okay, this is fucking rad, bro. Make cash dollar, yo. E-begging. That's what you can do as well, you know. But I remember that, and like I remember my first job was because I thought it was like, I'm gonna go work at the factory. I'm gonna tell people what to do. I'm like, fucking child.
No.
I get there. It's like, here's a broom, bitch.
Yeah, go sweep.
Like, what do you mean?
Stay with you. Go sweep the shed.
What are you gonna sweep this whole place? It's gonna take me like it's gonna take me months. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. Fucking sweep it, bitch. I was like, what? Are you joking? I'm like, no, I'm gonna tell them what to do. And like, you know, he's like, no, here's the fucking broom, bitch.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time I'd like, because like all the ladies would sit outside. It was a massive factory. They'd make jeans for like for Edgar's and all this cuck, right? For Sissy Boy. And I remember like they would all sit outside and like smoking enchies, and then there was this gutter, and they'd throw the enchies in there. And like dad's like, yeah, like fuck, bro, like now you got to clean the gutter out. I'm like, what? Like no, you got to. And it was just like this wet I'm like the whole time, bro. I'm crying. Like, I don't want to do this. It's like, you're fucking doing it. You're not getting paid. I don't want to do it. I never want money again. I was like, no, bro, you're finishing the job. I hired you. You here. You finished the job.
They did the same to me. I had to.
Yeah, dude. But again, that I think it was good. It taught you fucking like, bro, just, you know, like.
Yeah.
And the one rule was that if you don't know how to sweep, you can't instruct someone how to do things. That kind of basic principle. How did your dad make clothes, but you want to chat to me? Well, they actually had a printing. They had a printing thing. Dude, I was fucking like 10 years old. I was like, I think 14, 16. It's different today. Of course. What do you mean? Scott, I'm still thinking of starting a South African OnlyFans where people pay monthly usage to watch someone else survive load shedding and a woman's grocery for. Fuck me, that's funny, dude. That's funny. Well done, Scott. That's a cuckoo one. What am I thinking? Theoretically, there is a vast fortune sunk into the ocean around. Dude, have you watched the guys that do that? The thing with they've got that like sort of metal rake thing, and they just like the most interesting stuff that they've found. Fucking watches. The one guy found this like
thing. I've seen the guys that actually go look for sunken treasure ships.
I've seen.
That
Dude,
is
it's
insane.
no, but I saw this one where the guy found like a tiny. Again, I'm like, now I'm going. I don't know if it's AI, but he found a little chest with gold coins in, worth at like a couple of million. Like it's, you could fucking do that. Only bries. People can pay me to watch me bri and make ASM. Oh fuck, bro. Dude. There we go. Do that. Do that on TikTok. All you do is light a fire, and then slowly like bring the microphone to the vorsh as it's sizzling and go, yeah. And you're like, oh, lekker vis. Yeah, shit like that, bro. You can do that. There's going to be weird people in there.
Very nice Instagram page, and it's called how to make money legally, unethical ways to make money legally.
Oh, I love that channel. I love that channel. Dude, go do that.
That is incredible.
Exactly. Now there's a lot of stuff you can do. You can teach yourself so much, dude. I taught myself how to do graphic design. I taught myself how to edit videos. I taught myself all of that shit by myself. And all it was just like I went online and we're just like, oh, cool, download the program and start fucking around on it. And then follow a tutorial. And this is back in the day. I mean, there's a lot you can do. There is honestly a lot you can do. But yeah, guys, I think we should call it there. This was actually a very lovely chat. I really enjoyed it. It's very cool. When are you guys streaming live again? We'll be back, Nina, we'll be back on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. And then we do every Thursday night at 7:30 and every Monday night at 7:30 and every Saturday at 10 o'clock. So we'll be back here. Come pop in, come hang out, have a nice chat with us. And you can't just chat. You've got to at the same time have ChatGPT open while you're chatting to us, type in cuck there and, and we want you to be
pop into our Discord as well.
Yeah, dude. We've got the link is in the description below.
Yeah, someone will drop a link in the chat, and it's under the.
I just have to brag quickly before we go. I just need to brag because I was hanging out with a KIF celebrity on I think it was what was today? Thursday? Yesterday. I was hanging out with a really awesome celebrity. I just want to say, of all the people I've met who are celebrities. There's a few of them are just they're just fucking salt of the earth, absolute salt of the fucking earth, and that person is Francois from Coke. He popped into the studio for a VO thing he had to do, and he's just always such a legend. He's just one of those people where it's this guy is just a fucking nice guy. He's just such a fucking awesome guy, honestly. I just want to say I hanged out with him for about a half an hour. Fucking so nice seeing him. I see him from time to time. Just what a fucking awesome, he's just a good person. There's no fucking vibe. It's just bro, he's just a nice fucking dude. Honestly. I know, I'll play it. I'll
pull your tongue out of my arsehole, Gary.
I know. I'm just gonna say he's a fucking it's one of those people you see fame and that shit just has never gone through his head. It doesn't. And it's foreign to him as well. And you can see it when he chats to people with fans and stuff. He has all the fucking time in the world for them. Absolute legend. Big Moi, thank you so much for the awesome show. Stay gorgeous, Darth Sean. Nicola, thank you so much. CR, famous people are they are. But some people are douchebags, and he is a fucking legend. I just want to point that out. Whistler says, I hate normal people who think they are celebs like brisket thieves. I completely agree with you. I fucking completely agree with you. The brothers from Arkadis, dude, they are. Yeah, they're also fucking dude. That's the thing. I must say, a lot of very rarely in South Africa, those who are who do well, who are kind of celebrities, act like what we see in overseas, and people who are douchebags online. I just want to point out that he's fucking just a KIF dude. Just fucking nice seeing him. He's always friendly, and he gives fucking great hugs, fucking proper man hugs. It was almost as nice as the one I got from Whistler the one time I saw him. Still probably the best star.
Whistler.
In my heart, Morgan Dorth. In my heart, Morgan Dorth. Dorth are celebs. No, we're not. We're fucking. I don't do this for fame. I do this because I enjoy talking to you guys, and I'll never see myself as famous.
You're my favorite Whistler. You're my favorite.
He's my favorite ginger celebrity of all the gingers. Even Ron Weasley, Whistler's my favorite.
And Ed Sheeran, like you're up there. You're like number one.
Oh, fuck Ed Sheeran. Like Whistler will fucking kick Ed Sheeran's ass, bro.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So I just lost. I'm sorry. I'm taking forever to say goodbye. It's one of those Afrikaner goodbyes where like you're at the door and you go, okay, see you later, and then you're outside again. Like, hey, you know, listen, we're South African, we can't help it. It's part of our culture. So the point our car and goes, I looked into the t-shirt printing, as one friend did, the immigrated to UK because it was hard, make a living. He told me all of the ins and outs of the business. Believe me, I looked into it lots. Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, the problem, and this is the thing with a lot of the stuff, you need a platform to sell it on. You can make it, but like, how do you sell it, right? That's the thing. It's like, okay, yeah, we got a little bit of platform. Maybe, you know, if I did t-shirts, maybe we can sell one, and I'll do fun stuff, interesting stuff. But you need the platform. Well, I'm a category. Guys, it was really fun. It was really awesome hanging out with you guys. Have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Do fun shit, and please don't forget to go watch our good friend Whistler. He's on Twitch tomorrow night at 7:30. You can catch him there. He's going. Oh, you are streaming tomorrow, right, Whistler? I missed the show last night. I had friends over. Just another one. Jonathan the Reader. He goes. Sorry, I missed your first comment, Jonathan. Just want to go back to it. Sorry, I think Jonathan. The first time I see Jonathan comment, or maybe the second time, should I read his comment? Where was it, Jonathan? Just a thought. I do not support halal food. Very limited options are available to people like me. Would be great to have a non-halal pizza or burger. Non-halal. There's a lot of non-halal stuff. I think so. Yeah. Together groups. Yeah. Yes, Eileen. Love the chats always. Good laugh, relax. Thanks, Morkdorf, and everybody. Have a great weekend. Yeah, guys, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Sean, fuck's sake. Scott goes, Sean bangs on about wanting a PlayStation 5 so much that at this stage he may as well start e-begging on TikTok.
I know. Didn't Whistler say he wants to back a buddy? Start a back a buddy.
Yeah, you should. I think we should do a back a buddy. Isn't June your birthday month?
It is. Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
I'll send. I think that's a great idea. I see the one PlayStation price has dropped. I'm just letting you guys know. Just throwing that.
Is it? Is someone special? Ooh.
Yeah.
I just want to. Listen. I'll talk about it on Saturday. But like, I found I have very massive doubts about the Steam machine. If you
we'll discuss, but I want to say that the reason I want the PlayStation is I also want to, because my favorite gamer Whistler has inspired me to also start streaming gaming. So
that's a fucking great idea, dude.
That's what I want to do.
That's actually, like, dude. I think the first time I streamed myself playing what's the thing called?
Resident Evil.
Yeah, and you don't need a camera. If you don't have to have a camera, but you can. But all you can do is you can just put your audio thing on, and you can just fucking stream and then like tell people what you're doing. It's like, it's a nice thing to, like, we can hear you, and then you do it on Twitch where people can comment and chat. And dude, that's a fucking awesome idea. Go Darth Sean to Darth Sean's gaming channel. It's going to be awesome. Everything except pork in this country is a lol. Guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Darth Sean, thank you for the epic chat.
Matthew wants to know if I'm going to play Call of Duty. I will actually, you know what? For you, Matthew, I will. Yeah. And then I'll have like a 10-year-old just tune the shit out of me, and I'll allow it.
I fucking hate Call of Duty. When I pee, it is a stream too. Mother of God, Whistler. Guys, thank you. Listen, let's call it there before fucking everything gets weird. Thank you. Have a very awesome evening. We'll see you guys Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Yeah, remember to hit the like, subscribe, and yeah, Saturday morning 10 or Monday night at 7 if you can't make Saturday. Guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. See you guys later. Cheers.